morning, people. It is Tuesday, the 23rd of July. Welcome to TDA, the day after, your favorite news platform and the home of popular culture as defined by the culture. I am one of your lovely hosts for today, my own royalty.
Yes, going on. Ramsey's his brother, pro-Palestine activist, Brent's least favourite host. You get me? Eh, Brent? No.
That was actually perfect sound for that.
How you doing, Astor?
I'm okay, thank you.
Michael, ask him how he's doing, but he's fixing the phone now.
Yeah. I am A-okay, thank you. Tired today, I'm not gonna lie.
What are you?
Yeah, man, I'm just tired. I don't like having things to do on the weekends, man.
Oh, yeah.
Because I had a long week last week. Then it dragged into the week. So I'm just deprived of sleep. And it's not... I didn't even go to the gym yesterday so I could sleep.
That's nice.
I didn't sleep.
Oh, that's not nice.
Should have gone to yoga. I decided to have jollof rice, coleslaw and chicken instead.
Aye.
Then, okay. Yeah.
I should have gone to the gym but ate jollof rice instead.
Hold up.
Yeah.
Hold up.
I had yoga.
Let's see if we can get your mic on.
Is it off?
Can you imagine? After all that.
Actually done it all right. Intro, innit?
You did a great intro, actually, as a matter of fact.
Really?
Is it not your least
Yeah.
favorite?
They can't stand me.
Is it not your least favorite?
Hold up. All right. Try it now.
Test. Yes, on. All
All right.
Well,
Is he my least favorite?
yeah, Ramsey said he was
Yes.
Brent's least favorite.
Yes.
Yeah. Be like that.
Yeah.
Vaughn, yes, Iman is still popped down. Send Iman some love though. Iman is going through it, man. Iman is ill. Bless you.
Yeah. Thanks. Sorry. My friend Chike, who used to be a vegan for 10 years,
How is your cousin?
he's not really my cousin.
But no one knows that. We're all black around here.
So my cousin, Chike,
Mm.
who used to be a vegan for 10 years, a whole decade, suggested that Emmanuel needs to start eating eggs.
Do you know why that's extra vital? Because Iman is Ghanaian. You know what Ghanaians are like to eggs. So he's denying his truth.
Yeah.
So I think Iman is stop being vegan. I'll be real with you. I've never known anyone to be as ill as Iman. I've never, and I've known this man 2 years. It's just, wow.
Yeah. And don't you find it weird that he tries to claim that he doesn't get ill frequently?
Yeah, but you know what? Iman claims a lot of things. So when I hear that, it's like when he says facts.
Okay.
It don't even
Yeah.
register. It's just like that thing he says.
You know, there's somebody that really thinks he's an asshole because of his anti-black views.
Outside of the letter lady.
Said anti-black.
Yep.
Anti-black?
Yep. The way he pushes and supports Trump, Candace Owens.
Oh, because
You know,
they
those
feel like he's
takes
not...
that he has loving conservatives.
Oh, what you talking about on the Discord?
That
And
they're
he's
not
getting his
supposed
ass
to
handed
be-
to him.
He's not supposed to be saying that if it is that he's pro-black.
Mm.
The person thinks he's an asshole. I said, would you say this to his face?
Is
And
it...
the person said, yeah, I would, but not in a serious way. But I would try to get
So
it
you
out.
wouldn't then?
Mm.
You wouldn't?
You're not going to name the person?
It's someone we know?
No, I'm not going to name the person. That's a bit cheeky.
All right.
That's what you drew the line.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Is it someone we know though?
No.
Was this on the Discord?
No. This person was talking to me on the phone.
Okay.
It was that important a message to
Deliver, they have to do it on the phone.
relay, yeah.
I think Iman is mid-black.
Fucking hell.
Be honest, this person used to really, really love him.
That's
Used to be his disciple. It was crazy during the Kanye West period. This person was agreeing with
I'll be
him
real with you, yeah.
until it got to the part with the Nazi stuff, and then this person tapped on it and swore they never agreed with him.
I'll be honest with you, I feel like the person just getting the day they deserve.
Maybe.
No, maybe it is.
I believe so.
The person just having the day they deserve.
I believe
If you
so.
decide to be Iman's disciple,
I believe so.
whatever happens to you happens, man.
Yeah, this is just what happens when you love Emmanuel loudly.
It's a lot of E-man slander, man.
I don't know. There was a recommendation for him to start eating eggs so that he can be healthier.
Have you told him that though? Or are you telling him via this channel?
I'm telling him now. Someone clip it up and then send it to him.
There's someone.
I know that he has his people that sent him information.
Don't do it.
Oh, Von complimented me.
Why?
Don't do it.
Why?
Just don't eat eggs, bruv. Just eat proper food.
All right. Can you tell us what he's doing wrong? Because seeing as you don't get sick.
Well, I don't think I get sick as much as he does. But we both got young children. I have a different feeling.
Oh, that's such an excuse, man.
No.
I know people with children as well. They don't be popping down.
Oh, okay.
Like that.
How young?
Like one of them is 2.
Nah, see? That is still a safe age.
When the kid was before 2, and one of them 2, the other one is
No, it's when they start
8.
going nursery. When they start going
He
nursery
is
and
in
seeing other
nursery.
kids. No, but proper. It's different. I'm telling you, between the ages 4 to like 6.
My niece was between ages 4 to 6, and there was no illness. Okay. And I see my nephew and my niece every single week.
Okay. All right.
And they never had me pop down.
That's my theory. I'm sticking to it. I'm not having this
You have
man
to.
slander.
You have to. Y'all ain't got nothing else to. If y'all don't get some suya down your throat. Not you, actually. You're doing well with your veganism.
Yeah.
But I feel like because you're
I
doing
think
well.
Iman needs to cook more. I think he's a proper cook.
There
Like,
you have it.
like cook.
He's always cooking.
Is he though?
Hashtag facts. This is stats. You know, he's always cooking,
so
man. We
dumb.
talk. Oh, you
Or maybe
mean-
he's warming it up in the
Yeah.
in the pan.
Ah.
Then he does his boomerangs. Looking like he's chefing it out, but is he?
I don't follow him. I don't watch his Instagram.
You even
Does he
follow
do
him?
boomerangs?
I don't think anyone does
Does he do
boomerangs anymore.
boomerangs?
Boomerangs.
Boomerangs.
What is it? What is it called?
Boomerang.
Boomerang.
Yeah.
You're
Yes.
better than that.
Okay.
You're actually better than that.
Sorry. Is boomerang?
Yeah. You know when it's like,
Yeah, it moves back.
I thought it was a
Repeated.
play on word boomerang.
nah.
No.
That is sick though. Should have used that. That would have been lit. Boomerang.
No,
I
because it
would've
sounds
loved
like an
boomerang.
Instagram for boomers.
Who the hell are boomers?
Boomers
The old
are
people.
mum and dad's age.
No, damn well they ain't on Instagram like that. They're on Facebook.
What? They're contaminating Instagram with nonsense and TikTok.
To be fair, anyway, let me say that out loud. Never mind.
Serious?
More people watch this shit, man.
Boomers. Yeah, it's
from
better old
TikTok?
people just doing nonsense, yeah.
You follow a lot of boomers then.
Actually, no, there's no aunties and stuff on TikTok and stuff now, and uncles.
And they do that thing where, you remember in Facebook back in the day where they'll take like 7 different, it'll be the same profile pic but 7 times, but with a different like,
It's the same
I
video,
support,
they're just doing the same thing.
yeah, stop cancer. And another one will be like, oh, this, and I'm this, and yeah.
Oh, I'm
They
seeing
need
the
to be
aunties and
stopped.
uncles dancing.
Surely there's gonna be the equivalent of what they're doing
Oh.
For us,
that
later.
we will do
It's exactly
later,
what I
right?
said yesterday. I said that to my
I don't
sister.
think so, you know.
You think that
we're
you're going
cool.
to be?
Well,
But-
some of us.
Don't you identify that right now? The younger kids are doing some wild stuff.
Wild shit.
Actually, do you know what? Yeah, because some things that people in this generation are doing, I find it very cringe. And
Yes.
I think the oversharing, I will never get over how much people overshare online. Is wild to me. Like, I don't understand why you're going on holiday and like, because I think some apps are good for sharing certain things. So like Instagram, for example, you can, if you go on holiday, you can show the scenes and whatever. But I feel like when people do that and put it on Twitter, I'm like, oh, you're an attention seeker. Because Twitter's not the place for this. We're here for memes and jokes. But here you come. People overshare too much, man. There's no reason why I need to know some of the things that you people do. There's no reason why I need to know how some of you get taken for idiot, like casually. Some of you as well expose that you committed crimes. Do you know how mad that is?
Or cry. Why are you recording yourself crying?
Oh.
I don't want to see you
I feel
cry.
like if you're recording and the tears come, fair. But
Nah. I saw one girl cry outside a Taylor Swift concert because she couldn't go in, and her song came on, and she started bawling. I was like, I don't know what this generation.
I think also by the time we get older, that is now going to be officially a mental illness.
What
That
Taylor
stan
Swift?
culture. No, the stan culture.
I hope so.
They could start with the Swifties.
Yeah, word.
I personally already am on the side of it's a mental illness. It's not normal.
Them and Eminem fans.
I don't agree because
But then football fans are the same thing, so.
there's football fans, there's
Oh, right.
religious zealots. There's
Yeah.
been that
I feel
fan
like with-
culture for
Yeah,
times.
it's still
Nah,
a
football's
mental
different.
illness.
Football's different because you're watching your team play in real time. So
But people are breaking their TVs and getting angry and flinging stuff and not talking to their partner because they're in a bad mood. Because my man could never say he's not talking to me because his team lost. If you don't get a damn grip,
that can't be your husband.
Expand that whole real time thing. What are you talking about?
I understand emotions getting high when you're watching a team play and it's a high stakes match. I get it if why there would be emotion behind that. But if you're listening to an album you've heard 20 times over and you're at a concert and then you're crying your eyes out, like you just lost your parent, that's wild to me. There's two different things.
Sorry.
What's that to be confused about? What are you confused about? Don't. What are you talking about?
Music connects.
It does. I am the first person to say that. But it doesn't connect to the point where I'm outside Jill Scott's concert sitting on the floor with two of my girls and I wait for my favourite songs to play and I start bawling.
No, but to be fair, some songs get some emotions out of you though, because you can cry at a song even without being in a concert. So
you ain't seen the video, so I don't know why we're having a conversation. Let me send you the video. I'll send you the video. The crying you're thinking and the crying I saw are completely two different things. She was bawling.
I don't know if it is. It will be two different things. I've seen a lot of people crying for Michael Jackson, like screaming.
People are fainting.
Oh, I don't like that as well. I don't like that. It's dumb.
I think that's crazy.
That's dumb.
But you know people fainting. Like people faint at concerts.
Hey yo.
No, but that's the video.
Yeah, throw your pants and bra. And people is what. But you know what it is to look forward to a concert. Then you get there, you faint, you wake up in the back room. Concert's done.
Finished.
You wasted your money. You wasted your money.
And you've been looking forward to this.
Speaking of
It's a
concerts.
lot of loserish behaviour, man. I can't even lie to you, man.
Brent, I just sent you something.
But I know Ghana Greatness said all them story times people do can be thrown in the bin. Yes. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The part of me that likes a juicy story, love the story times.
Well, do you remember that one where the woman was with that? She got with the guy during lockdown.
Oh, what's it called?
50
Who the F did I get married?
Oh, that was a waste of time.
No.
What a colossal
First of all,
waste
big up
of
Risa
time.
Tisa. She sis made it to Europe. All paid for. Big up her.
From that.
From
Yeah,
that.
good for that. Good
I'm
for her.
so
Good
happy for her
hustle,
because
but God,
that
was
man
rubbish.
really, like, I have a thing against people that peep that someone is lonely and take advantage of it. I think it's horrible. I think one of the most horrible things, the most low down, dirty things any human can do. If you see that someone is lonely and they're longing for love,
Predator.
and then you take, but both ways, like both ways. And so I was so happy for her. She made it to Europe. Hilton gave her a comment. Like, I was so happy for her because it's a dream she had, and he was like, "Oh, we'll do this, we can do this, we can do that, whatever." I'm so happy for her, man. Big up Risa Tisa. I unfollowed her though. I don't care about the rest of the content, but big up her.
Oh, right. Good for
I
her.
care about the story.
Okay.
I don't follow people. I don't believe in following people that. Anyway,
You said you unfollowed her, so you followed her in the first place.
I don't think I did actually. Because it sounds a bit harsh now. Actually, I don't care if it sounds harsh. But yeah, I don't follow people for.
But why did you follow in the first place?
Because I was there for the story. I needed the rest of the parts. It's 50 part. I needed the rest of the parts. It's 52, I think. And then I was like, oh, let me see. And then I wanted to support her. But okay, you got enough support now. And I don't care about the rest of the content that's coming out. So I'm out. I came here for the story.
You woke up.
And I wanted to see that she's that she makes it to Europe and she gets everything, all the love she needs to get. And she gets the right engagement. And she did. She made it to Europe. So my work here is done.
You're
I'm
still
out.
following Plumie, right?
Absolutely.
Good.
Why? What's Palumi got to do with it?
She's finished a trip around the world.
And Palumi is now an ambassador of tourism in Nigeria, or is it Lagos? I think maybe. But Palumi's car is now in a museum, and Palumi continues to do amazing things. Risa Tisa was talking about heartbreak, and it's very sad, and I empathise with it. But I don't want to hear more heartbreak stories, and she hasn't got any more, which is great for her. And may she not have any more. But Palumi is doing things. I will always follow you, and it's not Palumi, you uncultured man. It's Palumi.
Plumie.
Right, do you know, close enough. That's a false equivalency, as you love to say.
I don't know. I mean, when he was there talking about stan culture, can you remember? He put his face in the Kendrick video. Next to Kendrick.
That's not stan culture. That's a little joke. That's a little jokey joke.
What is he talking about?
Yeah, you're off
How's
today.
it? Yeah, you're off.
You need to
You're
kind of
not-
reboot.
yeah,
During the
come on,
headline,
pattern up, man.
when
Have
I'm
a
reading the
cup of tea.
headline, you need to pray summon the spirit that usually
Do
gets
something, man.
to
You're
you.
flopping today.
Imagine both of you all have ganged up to say that
It's
what
a
I
gang.
just said
Why is it a gang? 'Cause I'm
was
black.
just wild. You took the time to go on Paint to scribble his picture next to Kendrick amongst all those black men.
Okay, thank
He
you very much.
squeezed himself in there.
Abby says, because I know what you're talking about over there. Abby says, I've also unfollowed her because the content is just about her EU travels. Abby gets it.
You don't follow him in the first place.
Yeah, because I was rooting for sis. And now I've rooted for her and I continue to root for her, but from a distance. Don't you pray for people from a distance?
Yeah.
Exactly. Same thing. Really fair. But his thing was a little jokey joke. I wasn't ganging up against you. I would never gang up against you.
You know he's intense.
You're the gang
right?
I'm with.
Do you think he's intense?
Intense how?
Intense. Like, when is he love something? Like, he will love something.
I don't know. I don't think I've seen him. I mean, he loves the rotation. That's why all them
Loves
lists
black
of the music. I said, oh.
That's just me compiling it. But I did pick one for you, though. I was expecting.
And you were very right. I liked it.
Love
Yeah?
that
Yeah, I
culture.
liked it.
All right, good. I wasn't expecting you to do the whole thing because it's a lot.
I skimmed through the rest.
Oh, that's all right then. That's still good.
Yeah, I did.
You
Because I
you
just
did
felt
some-
like,
You did homework.
Oh,
You did homework.
I did my homework, yeah.
Oh, babes.
I know. Thank you very much.
I wish I had known.
Well, you didn't do your homework.
No, I did, but I
you would have put your
did
name up.
something, yeah.
But I
No, it's fine,
knew
it's
I knew she would listen to the album. So can you not quickly mash it up now?
No, it's fine. Don't worry. Don't
Okay.
no, don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay.
Why are you squinting? It's a great suggestion.
To mash it up now. As in to put it together. Do you know what I did?
Obviously not. If I'm asking you, you can't do it.
2 a.m. I was up in the morning. And you're telling me to add something.
We don't know
The,
that.
na-
You
the
can
name,
context.
because I saw Brent and Ramsey.
Yes.
Yeah, so I don't know what it
I know,
entails.
I know you don't because you're
So why
on,
are you getting upset
you're on
then?
paint doing collages. You don't know what it actually takes to
I
do
use,
something.
you're
Photoshop-
on paint doing
I use,
you're
I use
rude.
Photoshop, dickhead.
You used Photoshop for that.
Yeah, I slapped it on. I slapped that bitch on.
Did you download a demo that day?
Bruv, I slapped that
No,
bitch on.
Brett is laughing and crying.
He's pushing it so
Because
far.
it had squiggly edges.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know what it is, yeah?
Cut it out.
I just lassoed it.
How can you laugh like that?
Because he didn't even do it. He didn't even take his time to do it. He's
It's
just
just-
like,
I just slapped
got
that
to do
bitch.
it. I got to do it.
Yeah.
I need to be like the catch.
Do you know what it is, yeah? You are a media snob.
So dumb.
Why?
You are
so
You
dumb.
are a media
No, I'm
snob.
not. I'm not. But I didn't know he used Photoshop.
Why do you laugh when you say Photoshop? What's wrong with Photoshop?
Of what it looked like. You know, there's an auto thing you can just do to
Brother, you
press
think
it.
I care? I slapped it on quick time.
Yeah,
and I
but Brett
couldn't
is
joke.
crying.
But he actually used to
He's
be a
crying.
graphics
He's actually
designer.
crying.
He actually used
Oh,
to
did
do
he?
this. Yes.
He thinks I'm gonna waste my time for a joke. This is the difference between
He
him and
actually
I.
used to do this.
So, but
Esther.
doesn't this prove then he's not a stan the way you thought he was?
My man thought I would have
No,
colour
that tells
corrected
me
it,
he's much
blended
more of a
it.
stan. He's like,
All giddy, excited. You're ridiculous.
way. Nah, man. Appreciate you, man.
All right.
That's it. That's the line.
That's
the
it.
line. That's the line. Woo, woo.
You're so silly.
Ramsey
So
wants
dumb.
us to see this, so I will show the world.
Alrighty.
There you go.
I thought it was Taylor Swift.
No, we talk about stands. Please, women.
Are they grabbing his...
Man said, what happened? Hey, yo, throw him under the jail, guys. This guy's a monster.
Keep that man in
This
jail.
guy's a monster.
Keep that man in
But do you see the
jail.
beginning? Do you see what happened in the beginning?
But you know, like, the stand... Do you know what it is as well? With this, yeah, this stand culture. So you see how we're talking about... Basically, it's the old lady gang. It's the old ladies. Because they're still outside his prison jail. He was singing to them the other
Still.
day. They're there. They're there. I don't know if they're pensioners yet. Some of you are giving your parents money, thinking they're doing good things with it, and they're outside doing it. They set up a GoFundMe as well
Oh,
for his
come on,
legal
man.
bills and stuff like that. It's the old lady gang. Imagine seeing your mum doing that.
Oh, no. No, it's not my mum.
Brenda's quiet. Are you still on Photoshop?
You still got
Are
tears. You still got tears in your face.
Have you been holding your laughter in about the Photoshop?
Just wipe it.
Just laugh. Just
I
let it
don't know,
out.
Why you know when both of you all say the same thing, it then becomes a thing, and it isn't a thing.
What isn't a thing?
I'm not crying anymore. When I laughed, water came out of my eyes, right?
Laughing
that
so
not
I
hard.
had to
crying?
wipe it off.
You did wipe it
You
off.
haven't. You
Watch
got
you
still
wipe
got
it off.
strand there.
I know, I haven't. I said I
That's
haven't wiped
more,
it off,
Brent.
so it's still there.
Just want, Brent, that's more. I saw you wiped it off. Wipe it off.
No, you saw me when I was doing
You
it
did
in
this.
real time. Yeah, but obviously,
Residue in that.
yeah, man, that's what happens.
Clearly.
Don't you like that you've made me laugh?
This is cute.
Anyway,
Yeah.
how are y'all? Good? Lovely.
Stacey just said something that's so disgusting in the chat, and I'm sorry. Ew.
What?
She said that flinch, he nutted.
He couldn't have. Oh,
What's the
keep that in mind.
Police!
what's the most exciting concert you've been to?
Anderson Paak.
When was that?
A while ago, you know.
When you say exciting, like what?
He was like playing drums and singing at the same time, like flicked the stick up and done all the lap, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
and then sang, but didn't miss a beat. Then he kind of
Do you sing along?
to the songs I know, yeah.
And how do you like sing along? Like, do you put your hands up like?
With the lighter.
He's like,
Serious?
He's all got lights in there.
No, I just sing along.
How about you, Esther?
This might. I've got two. First one might be a shocker, but I never said I didn't like the man. I just find him very corny. Drake. The
Boy Meets World.
no.
No?
Nothing Was the Same tour. Absolutely amazing. I think I was in sixth form then. It was such a great concert. And then the next one was J. Cole's Forest Hills Drive. There was something about that tour that was just so... 'Cause I've seen him for Born Sinner, and I've seen him like 2 more times or 3 more times after that, but there was something... That Forest Hills Drive one, that was a good concert. Yeah.
Did you cry at any of them?
No, I'm not crying for.
I agree with you on the Drake thing.
And the Drake, Nothing Was the Same one. That's such a good tour.
Were you there?
No, nothing was the same, but I saw him on the Boy Meets World tour. We had like Big Earth, you know, the one where Travis Scott fell.
Oh, okay.
That tour. But yeah, I agree.
The man puts money into production. He does invest.
For real.
Were you there?
Not for the one. Not when Travis Scott dropped. I was there for the night after. And it
You
was
went
good.
to a Drake concert?
Yes. Can't remember how many years ago.
All right. So when did you stop liking him?
I never not liked Drake. I just said he's not a rapper. I said he's an
You
artist.
said he was needy.
No, I said he was
unique.
neaky. Yeah, someone can still be unique and still
And
have
still
good
go to his
music.
concert?
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Because a unique sounds like an insult to me.
Yeah, it is, but he still does neaky shit. But he has got good songs. You can't deny Drake has good songs.
Still
Just
taking
whether he
your money.
wrote it or not.
Still taking your money. Cool, man. Hello, everybody in the chat.
Morning, y'all.
Morning, y'all.
Morning.
All right, let's get this show on the road. We've got a lot to cover.
100%.
All right, so Labour considering scrapping the 2-child benefit cap. The new Labour government will consider scrapping the 2-child benefit cap after Sir Keir Starmer came under growing pressure to ditch the cruel policy. Education Secretary Bridget Phillipson said the limit would be looked at as one of a number of ways to lift children out of poverty. Her comments came as Labour could face its first backbench revolt over the cap, which affects 1.6 million children. Charities, opposition parties and some of his own MPs have all urged the new MP to abolish the cap, brought in as an austerity measure under the Conservative coalition government, while the SNP has tabled an amendment to the King's Speech calling for it to be axed. Our next headline, the former Chancellor Nadhim Zahawi has approached a number of billionaire backers about financing a potential £600 million bid for the Telegraph newspapers and Spectator magazine. Zahawi, who decided not to stand again in Stratford-on-Avon seat at the general election, was originally involved as a middleman, introducing a United Arab Emirates-backed consortium to the Barclay family, which enabled them to repay £1.16 billion in loans and take back control of the debt-laden business from Lloyds Banking Group last year. He was subsequently tipped to become the chair of the media group if Redbird, IMI, was able to complete a takeover. Among the potential backers, Zahawi is said to have approached potential backers Zahawi is said to have approached are the Rubin family, which owns a large property portfolio, as well as a stake in the Newcastle United Football Club, according to Sky News, which first reported the former cabinet minister's potential takeover plans. And our last headline, I actually learned how to pronounce her name as well, which is great. I'm very excited to use it. Kamala Harris has just given her first campaign speech since President Joe Biden dropped his re-election bid. Kamala Harris has secured the support of dozens of lawmakers and senior figures within her party, as well as the backing of enough delegates to win the party's White House nomination at the Democratic National Convention next month, according to a tally by the Associated Press. The vice president was also buoyed by a record $81 million in donations within 24 hours, more than Biden raised in the first 2 months of his campaign. In an address to campaign staffers, Kamala Harris vowed to do everything in her power to defeat Donald Trump and pledged to offer Americans a brighter future compared with the chaos, fear, and hate proposed by her Republican rival. We're going to talk about her. So let's get into what you say in topic of the day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I cried and all. All right. Can Kamala Harris... I really like her name, you know. You okay? Now that I've learned how to pronounce it, I'm just so excited. I love her name now. But can Kamala Harris defeat Donald Trump in the 2024 presidential election? I'll be honest with you. When she was the person now, I mean, she's not officially the person yet, but when her name was thrown out there and Biden stepped back, I didn't think she stood a chance. But on second thought, the amount of support she's getting, I think we could actually do it. I actually think she could do it. But I think that what it is, because she's got more life to her, she's just got more je ne sais quoi about her. But I think what she needs to do, I feel like if she has a good team and they plan this out properly and she goes all the states she can go to, like if she relates to people, I feel like she could actually, I honestly feel like she could do it. I feel like Trump supporters are like the bad things you see on social media. They're just very loud. He's got supporters, obviously he's got a cult following. But I don't think that it's beyond, I don't think it's going to be like a crazy landslide if he wins.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? I don't think it's going to be like embarrassing for her.
Okay.
So I feel like she puts in the right work. I actually think she can do it.
I think Trump's gonna win. I don't think she can beat him, and it's only because of that assassination. Him nearly dying. I feel like that's done a lot for him in regards to his people.
Anyway.
Well, yeah, assassination, but it is what it is. He's still done.
Not even that. I'm just like,
banged.
I forgot that was a thing. I guess he wouldn't because it was his life. But
that's defined now. His whole run. I feel like he's gonna play the martyrdom and I nearly died for this country, believing what I believe in.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to be very, very powerful. But in saying that, I do think that Kamala Harris is going to give him a run for his money. I don't think it will particularly be a landslide, but I don't know. I still think Trump.
Proverbs says.
Trump wins.
Sorry for interrupting you.
No.
Proverbs says latest polling says there's 1 point between them.
Oh.
I really think she could do it. Brent, what do you think?
I think I'm enjoying all of the commentary so far. This came up on my timeline and I sent it to myself and I deeped it and I'm like, yeah, fair point. Check this out.
Let's go.
Republicans saying it's going to be a landslide for them. And on our side, we're saying it's going to be close. And I'm like, that's not true. It's not going to be close. Here's why. Since 2016, since all the people are like, we can't elect that mean lady in the pantsuit who's super competent, and we got Donald Trump, 20.2 million boomers have died. That's right. 20.2 million boomers have died since 2016 election. Since the 2016 election, 41 million Gen Z voters have come to age. 8 million since the 22 election, which 63% of the majority of the new Gen Z swing Democrat, hard Democrat, very liberal. We register Gen Z, and Gen Z votes in the numbers that they have been voting with. And it will be such a landslide. We will win by, I'm gonna say 14, 15 million votes. It's gonna be that big. It's going to be that huge. So this is why they keep saying they're going to win, because they're going to say that this was fraud. They're going to say that this election we won by cheating, and that's not the case. We're going to win it by numbers. So Gen Z is one of the most passionate, empathetic, kind. Found that every Gen Z person I ever spoke to, I'm like, dang, you're like super connected. I like that. So let's get out the word. Let's vote hard. Let's register Gen Z. Let's do this. Super excited.
And this is a fair shout. A lot of the people who would have voted for Trump would be dead. And those who would vote for anything liberal are now, anything but Trump, because he's against the stuff that we believe in.
But you know, the people that are dead, new people constantly move into those groups. So the new people that move into those groups, what ideologies do they have? Do you know what I'm trying to say? The new boomers. Who would they have voted for in the last one?
But they already vote anyway, so it's already accounted for.
Okay, that makes sense.
They probably voted for Trump that
makes sense. That's
first time.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I honestly feel positive about her possibly winning.
Is it because of the?
No, it's not the shoulder. It's not the smooth dance. I just feel like she'll put in the work. I think she's been in the shadows because she's the vice president. You don't really see the vice president anyway because it's not about you. Do you get what I mean? But I feel like now that she's been given the limelight, the spotlight, I feel like people will get to know a lot more about her. All people knew was that she just had nice suits. Well, I mean, the suits are all right. And I feel like, and that obviously great silk press. I feel like you don't really see much of a vice president. You don't really know what they're about. Because even with Joe Biden, when he was, I just felt like he and Obama were really cool. I would just see them in, like, do you mean they just had a nice interaction? It was like, oh, like they're very brotherly. That was all I knew about Biden. Obviously, when he went there, it's too late. Unfortunately, I knew more about him than I would like to know. So I feel like with her now that she's trying to get, trying to be the candidate now, I feel like she would actually, she's going to be more about her we're going to learn. Because we're already seeing the slander. We're already seeing them bringing up, you know the dirty stuff they try and bring up and try to put into the media. Oh, she's dated this person and da-da-da-da-da. They're already trying to slander her character. And I think as well, if Trump cannot be a punk and debate her, I think that is as well will really help her. She's going to clear him.
He's already said he's not going to debate her.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought he said he was.
Last night he said he's not going to debate her.
But the night before, didn't he say he was going to?
No. Oh, maybe.
I heard that, yeah. I saw some I listened to Angela Rye was on Breakfast Club as well, and she was talking about it, and there was something about, they were saying that they don't think he's going to, but then someone said, yeah, but he said that he wants the challenge or something like that. So he is a loser, man. But he knows that if he debates her, I feel like that whole assassination thing, yeah, it's giving him points, but maybe you don't want to be in the limelight because you might get killed for the next time.
All right, fighting words. They're blaming all of the immigration problems on her. So she's coming in dirty, not because of the stuff that she did in the past, because I don't know if that really means anything.
It doesn't.
Because look who's going against her and his history. So I don't know why they would, run with that. But
oh yes, that's another thing. That's what I forgot to say. Stacey said the electoral college is how Hillary lost, and I feel like she could win numbers, but if she loses, I feel like Trump's got people in his back pocket allegedly. I feel like, do you know what I mean? And I feel like if she was to lose, I don't think it would be because people didn't vote for her. It could be the electoral college.
What they should do is to drop like some sort of reminder about what he did with the Capitol building. Like, just remind people, because I think it's not at the forefront of people's minds.
It's not. People forget that.
I think a lot of them forget that. I think a lot of the people who are even looking to vote for Trump have forgotten that.
Yeah, all the Christians that are like, whatever, the certain type of Christians and whatnot, I feel like they've forgotten that. But it's going to be worse this time though, because have you seen that TikTok of like, it was basically someone had a TikTok collage when that shooting happened, when the shooting happened, and it was basically like Trump supporters talking about if we lose, we're going to war.
Yeah. I played it.
Oh, and
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
it's crazy, man.
Yeah. It is mad. But the Republicans, and bear in mind, some of the really, really left leaning people, they're as violent as the right, you know.
Yeah.
And that is mental to me. I was talking to somebody yesterday about the whole mental state of politics in the States.
Yeah.
Like, it is so raw over there.
It's crazy.
So
it's
raw.
very serious. It's very serious.
You could be sat at a dinner table with like family members, and then if one of them is different than you, like, don't talk to me.
Yeah, man. Do we care about that stuff kind of here? I think it depends on your
station in life.
no, your values and stuff like that in life. Like if you're somebody that's like if I feel like I wouldn't care about someone's political party someone my partner supports. Obviously, consider it's not something crazy, but I would care about whether they're homophobic. I would care about whether I would care about how it is that they see women. Do you mean those social issues? I care about that, and that's what would make me not want to be with you. But, hey man, it's serious in America. Let's see, do we have questions here? We do have questions, actually. So early days, we may get endorsements from the Obamas. Yeah, actually, people are upset as well that Obama's been a snake for not endorsing her. And you
hear the whispers, fresh off the press.
what you said.
Fresh off the press. There's been a lot of officials going in and out of Michelle Obama's.
No.
I heard that as well.
Fresh off the press.
Michelle, I don't want to see that, Barb. I don't want to see Michelle in a pantsuit trying to run for president.
Why not? Because you don't want to.
I already said it. I talked about it the other day.
You don't want to see her lose?
No, I don't care about it. No, because she said when they go low, you go high. So when she loses, I expect her to go high. But I have this thing about. I talked about it the other day, and I talked about if Hillary was one that first went, and then Bill was running, I would be shy for him. The same way I'm shy for Michelle because Obama would. Like, I just don't. All this stuff, I just don't believe in it. All this hunger and desperation and seeking power in such a crazy way. I personally, I just don't believe in it. I don't feel like, at the end of the day, if one person in your family has done it, they represent the whole family. Their win is the whole family's win. I'm sorry, but it cannot be. Do you know what it reminds me of African politics a lot, where like they move as though this government seat is a family inheritance. And I just don't like stuff like that, because what happens when Sasha and, what's her name, Millennia, or is that Trump's wife? Whatever the other girl's name is. When they grow up, they're going to run for president as well. we're gonna have the Obama the third. It's not family rights. I don't like stuff like that.
How about father and son?
No, I'm not here for it.
Bush.
I'm not here for it.
Bush.
I'm shy for all parties involved, Brent.
All right, fair.
Everybody.
And
Imagine my child trying to come here and be the next shade queen. If you're going to sit down and get your own identity. Hell no.
you seen House of Cards?
No, I haven't. It's on my list.
Yeah, it's good.
Could get
But
cussed.
you will
I will.
get triggered.
I get triggered by it.
Yeah.
Because the whole family trying to
Yeah,
be.
they're doing the same thing.
I just think it's silly.
There's a nonce as a star. That's why you get triggered.
Oh, that guy that got. What's
Kevin
his name?
Spacey.
Kevin Spacey. That's it. He's something about his voice like his win. I've tried to watch the show, but something about his voice, it's a bit whiny, kind of.
Yes, it is.
That's why I haven't gone past the first 10 minutes of the first episode.
It's a brilliant show.
I've heard, and I want to feel the brilliance, but damn,
Yeah.
I might try this weekend. if I'm
Fair.
free.
Fair. But yeah, hot off the press, that's maybe why Obama hasn't
He's been
basically
quiet.
endorsed yet. Because he's like, I
promised Michelle, I gave
Yeah.
Michelle my word.
this is it. And it's
What's gonna be the
might
first
her
man?
term.
When a woman wins, what is the man? A first man?
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Is it? You sure?
It is nice. First man.
Alright.
I've got a first man.
I hope she doesn't run as well. I agree with us though,
Why?
because we saw what happened under Obama's rule. We saw the tyranny that reigned upon other countries, and I just don't want it to repeat itself. She'll most likely have the same standard as he did. So Obama can fuck off.
And I feel like that's the thing as well, because people always question. I feel like with Hillary, yeah, and I don't know if it's gonna sound away, but I'm already here. With Hillary, yeah, if Hillary had won, I wouldn't have questioned whether Bill was in her ear, because I believe Hillary was in Bill's ear. when Bill was. Do you know what I mean? Hillary is such a force. Michelle just gives me like auntie loving, like that auntie I can talk to, godmother vibes. So if she's in there, I'm gonna feel as though Obama's the one pulling the strings. Obviously, we all know who's really pulling the strings, but it's gonna feel like that. So I feel like it's not gonna be her victory the way it should be. But I don't think she's gonna win anyway, even if she ran.
I hope she doesn't run at all. I'd rather
think
try
with them-
something new.
On them BT podcasts, maybe it's got her thinking that. Then again, who knows what America's saying?
But
I mean, that's because we
apparently,
quote you. I don't know.
they're already GOP is already sending, like you said, they're already sending out the racist, sexist trope in regards to Kamala.
Yeah, they've been
They've
going
been
crazy.
going ham.
I've been seeing stuff on my timeline. And I'm like, first of all, I had no business seeing this. Then I remember that who owns X now? No, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
They've been trying to paint her out as like a party girl, and Americans love that kind of stuff.
But they need to relax.
They're like trying to paint her as like a party girl, and like they're moving like she's out here been dating Flavor Flav.
There's party girl and then paying for a porn star. I don't really understand. And then going on Jeffrey Epstein's island. What are we doing? What are we doing? Only thing I'm looking forward to is seeing them two debate. So I hope Trump goes and debates
I don't think
with Kamala. That'd be.
I would have loved him, but I think he knows that he can't do that. All them little silly things that he does, them little theatric stuff he does, it's not gonna work with her.
Another thing that I think will affect her is I remember when Biden got elected, and a lot of people in certain communities didn't like Kamala's previous history of being a prosecutor. A lot of people don't like that about Kamala. So I'm not sure if the hardened Democrat would vote for her purely based on how ham she went as a prosecutor, especially against her own community. And they kind of saw her as the driving force of that as well, because she was apparently full of contradictions.
Or the Indian community?
Well, in the black community, more
You
so.
knew damn well it was
They're
black.
disavowing her, so I don't think it's the black community.
Who's this about? Who?
The
What?
black community is disavowing her.
I think if I had to take a guess why, it'd probably be for that.
Yeah, they remember.
She was very...
Would they
Self
rather Trump,
remembers. Huh?
Would they rather Trump?
No, I don't
Would
think
they
so.
rather Trump?
No, they hate Trump. The black community hate Trump.
Mm.
Yeah, in large ways, they hate
Except
Trump.
for Amber Rose and her mandem. I've been seeing a lot of rap videos for Trump. I've been seeing quite a few rappers for Trump as well. Yeah, I see it and then I just delete it out of my mind because I'm not... To be honest, this whole election, I'm not invested. I was invested before when it was Trump and Biden, but this one I just feel like it's just going to be more of the same. Like, no matter who wins. Which is probably going to piss off Stacey, but I just feel like both of them are demons in regards to foreign policy, which is where it affects me and my beliefs.
Christy said, given who she's married to, I'm shocked Ramsey is being so chill. She's married to a Jewish man.
Okay. So?
A white Jewish man. It's not a black Jewish man.
Well, Ramsey just said he's not invested in it. Ramsey don't live in America.
No, I don't care if she's married to. Why is that something I care about?
Obviously, in the Palestine front.
Just because they're Jewish doesn't mean they're not pro-Palestine. People are confusing Jews and Zionists again. They need
Josh
to, they need to
says
learn.
the black community don't hate Trump. 100% they do. And I'm talking about the majority.
The majority do.
100%.
I feel like,
they do.
like black Christians, for example, wouldn't hate Trump.
No, you got
They
some.
see him,
You got
really?
some.
that.
You got some.
Didn't
No,
go to
when you
work.
say black Christians, you're talking about not Pentecostal.
No.
You're talking about the
Like Methodists in them.
yeah. Them ones who are like kind of looking at their own and looking.
Okay,
They,
alright.
they some of them think that he is like sent from God.
Okay.
It's mental.
That's mad. Is it evangelical with the big ones in America, right? The ones that kind of
Yeah.
ride with Fox and that.
Right? Right who?
Ride with Fox, the news
Oh.
platform.
Evangelicals.
That's what I hear usually when you talk about the big.
It's normally the conservative ones that ride with Fox.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or the ones that
Pro-life,
are like
pro-life,
multi-millionaires
whatever,
of spreading Christianity, and they're like, what are they called, man?
I'm evangelical. I'm an evangelical actually. I go to evangelical church.
What's it called?
Yeah, I think evangelical, even in the States, kind of leans more to Pentecostal.
Okay, well.
Yeah, man. It's crazy. Okay, let's see what else is next. You gotta breeze through these, child.
Just said, I can't generalize the whole black community.
If I hear the word generalize one more time on this platform, I swear to God.
I definitely can't speak for all of them, but I know that
No
the
one is
majority
ever
of them
speaking
do
for
not
anybody.
like Trump.
Like, no one is ever in any any circumstance, none whatsoever, regardless of how you think the tone sounds, regardless of how you think what the person said it. No one is ever speaking about the whole of a community when they say something.
Fernand says a lot of black people enjoy Trump. And then Josh also says there's a lot of black Republicans. Yes and yes, both are correct, but the majority of them do not like Trump. 100% there are a lot of black people who like Trump and they are Republicans, but it's not the majority.
It's not a majority.
It's not the majority, full stop.
Christie's had some clarity to what she said. She said he's a part of APAC. So, in that case, fuck him and fuck Kamala. And to answer...
Why is she paying for her husband's sins?
Huh?
Why is she in it?
Because it's part of APAC.
Her husband?
Yeah.
That's got nothing to do with her.
Fuck that.
What if she married
he's
him
an
and he
advocate for
wasn't...
killing children. I ain't getting married to no one like that. Izzy asked, would
Like
Ramsey
you got
say
married last
Trump...
week.
Would Ramsey say Trump over Michelle? No, I won't. At all. Definitely not. Trump. I don't want Trump to win at all, ever, in any way capacity. I'm just saying I don't want Michelle because I know what her husband did, and I don't think she'll stray too far. Which is why I give the same energy to Kamala, because you can't stray too far from what your husband believes in.
Not necessarily. Because if they didn't believe in him
Straight
before we
too
got together, then
Hot take.
not necessarily.
She might be wearing the
I said
pants
she got too
in a
far.
relationship.
Not necessarily.
She might be wearing the pants in a relationship.
Huh?
She might be wearing the trousers in a relationship. She might be running things.
Man, APAC is a disgusting
Fair.
thing.
That's a different point.
Yeah. If my wife was doing that, she's not my wife. I'm not riding with...
You're divorcing her.
Yes. Is she advocating to kill children? Yes.
Fair.
Oh, fuck that. I think it's safe to say that the spouse doesn't stray far away.
What the vows again? Through sickness and in health, but not through
not through politics, love.
Yeah. No, not through advocation of killing children, no. I'm not married to no monster.
Unsaid.
Is there another question?
There is, man. All right, hold on. Sorry. The stories. Prominent Biden donor says he won't fundraise for Harris. What's your view on that? Well, whatever. She's already got more money than he got in 2 months. And she got it in 24 hours. No one cares. Why does it seem that the US, Europe is moving towards right wing? Or is that not actually the case given that Labour just won here in the UK? It's not the case given that Labour just won in the UK. Anyone got anything to say before I move on to the next
I
question?
don't think that's... No, I have to disagree with you.
that they're moving right wing.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. In the UK, we're definitely moving a lot more right wing.
Even though Labour just won.
They won but it was the most unfair win based on votes in history Labour's ever won.
What do you mean?
So they won, so their ratio to votes to seats was very unfair, which is why they're trying to bring in the new voting system. If you look at how much votes Labour got versus the seats, it's very, very disproportionate. They only won because we were sick of, we were sick of what Conservatives were doing.
Yeah, we're not right wing then.
Nah, hold on. But Reform gained a lot of seats. Reform gained a lot of seats, and I've seen a lot of younger people, not necessarily London, but outside of London, speak for Reform. Like a lot of what Reform says resonates with the young people, and I think that's a scary time, man. But I feel like we're definitely leaning a lot more into right wing, and I think the more we have Keir here and his centrist ways, it's only going to help propel the right. That's my theory.
I definitely do believe that it looks like it's going right due to the numbers that Reform got. And I think a lot of people turned out to make sure that they voted for Labour that I guess weren't traditionally conservative voters. So more people turned out to vote for Labour that were kind of like Labour. So I don't know if Keir being centrist is going to exacerbate that trend.
It did, because if you see what happened in France, they had a centrist government. Macron was pushing a watered-down version of the far right's agenda, which then allowed the far right's agenda to seem a lot more palatable. All the centrists do is help push right wing agendas. Because once they've gotten a watered down version, it becomes, they hear it, that's not so bad. So when they hear something absolutely bonkers from the right, they don't see it as crazy as it should be.
So
Macron's centrist views is the reason why France was so close to going right.
So what are centrist agendas?
Everything
The
to
top
do,
ones.
everything to do with Islam, not getting rid of the hijab at certain points.
Talk about care.
Oh, I can't think of 10 on top of my head. I would have come
You
with.
can think of
with my facts.
3 if you
No,
want.
I can't. No, I don't
That's
want.
why.
I'm not spewing nonsense. I'm saying
But
in
that's
history.
why it's important to not say that if it is that you don't have any examples.
In history, centrist leaders only help push far right agendas. More recently, France.
I am hearing what you're saying, but you also called care the same trend. Yes?
Yeah, I said he's centrist.
And what policies would you call centrist that also leads to exacerbation of right-leaning politics?
So his condemnation of anything to do with what's the word, critiquing Israel
All right. Is that the only thing?
versus no
Okay.
versus when anyone critiques or treats anyone of color within his party like shit, he's quick to jump and say this is wrong, but not necessarily on the other side. Does that make sense? Or is that just more he's leaning to one side than centrist?
No, I need examples because I understand the Diane Abbott thing, but she was connected to Corbyn, so they linked. Continue though.
I can't think of any. He U-turns between each policy. He said he wasn't going to get rid of the 2-child benefit cap. Then he said now he is.
And that's benefiting the right. How?
Like I said, I ain't got facts on me right now.
That's fine. I'll give you a week. It's cool. Any other questions?
Yes, sir. There is. 1 second. At the end of the day, is America ready for a woman president, a female president? Man. Do you know what? I love that he tries, you know. I can see that he tries. At the end of the day, is America ready for a female president? Are they ready for a black female president? Would they prefer a Trump to this? That's interesting. Stacey could let us know actually on that. Is America ready for a female president? I think America is ready for a female president based on what Hillary did last time. Whether they're ready for a black female president, that's a different situation. Even though, yeah, she's mixed race or whatever it is, but sister's still got black in her. Like, we're the only ones who have to do these distinctions. But
White America sees her as black.
yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying. So, you know, she's a black woman still. It's like Obama was a black man. So whether they're ready, yeah. So whether I feel like they are ready for a female president, but whether they're ready for a black female president is a whole different ball game. Yeah. Or would they prefer Trump? I don't know. But I think white men are always favoured anyway, to be fair. They're the top of the food chain in some spaces. So I don't know. See what Stacey said.
What do you think?
She said we are not ready for, well, girl, I agree. We are not ready for an orange president again.
What
Word.
do you think?
Nah, I don't think so. I think with still there's systemic racism that exists in the country. I don't think they're ready for a female black president. I don't think they want it. I feel like it's gonna, the whole kind of stupid woke culture wars that they still got there is gonna play a huge part in putting people off and chatting shit about
So
her.
are you just talking about the people who are center that aren't ready? Because the people on the right, they weren't going to vote for any of the Democrats anyway. It doesn't matter who you put in front of them, they're not going to vote for them. And the people on the left, they definitely don't want Trump in. So they would vote for whoever is put in front of them. So are you talking about the undecided?
I guess so. I'd have to. Yeah.
And you are saying that the undecided would be racist?
Either racist or sexist.
Yeah?
There's a bigger scope. It's not just the fact that she's a woman, it's the fact that she's black as well. So I think there's a bigger net for prejudice. So possibly.
Okay.
But I don't know, America. Stacey would have to chime in. Especially being a black woman in America. She would be perfect to chime in.
All right. Any other questions?
Is this the issue, or is it her perceived incompetence and history?
Incompetence. You might have to speak on that.
So they're blaming her for the whole immigration like spike,
Okay.
and she only cares about like LGBTQ like rights and stuff. She's actually going fully kind of woke type of thing.
Oh,
you get me?
okay.
So
Okay.
they will blame her for the whole confusion with the whole transgender.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this, that, and the next.
I'm sure people can name 200 other things that Trump did that was stupid. So I don't think that's going to play a part.
Yeah, but he's very clear on a lot of the things that a lot of people care about.
No, so when he was last being president, all the things he fucked up then, I think they can draw from that.
Whereas always likes to tell you that, like, he did very well for the economy.
Okay.
I don't even know if that's true. I think it's not true.
I don't think it's true either.
I don't think it's true at all. But let's see. Good morning.
Morning. How are y'all?
Honestly,
Y'all sound so tired.
Girl, we
I'm
are.
going on
so
today?
sick of
I
talking
don't
about
have
Trump.
I don't have a 3-hour show me today.
Yeah, I can't lie. I really do want to mute anything regarding the election from my timeline because it truly is a little bit too much for me. Not that I'm panicking or anything. Well, I panic all the time, but I just think, hold on, let me find this remote so I can mute this TV. I'm hearing myself on the TV and I'm in another room. Hold on.
This is the character. No, Stacey actually stays up to watch us.
Yeah.
That's so lit.
Sorry. What was I saying? I think all of these questions to me are not only very relevant, but like I was saying last week, I think we were talking about, it's just not the focus. And I hate that for Kamala because obviously y'all know that I honestly would have preferred Gavin Newsom. I think that would have been a much more interesting candidate to entertain at the moment because I feel like he's not more widely accepted, but I feel like the Democratic Party's sentiment about him is one that is not really debatable the way Kamala's is. But I just feel like, again, we are losing the point here. The point is Trump cannot win. I don't care if they put Kanye as the option.
Mm-hmm.
It just cannot be Trump. We can talk about ideals, how people would have wished Biden would have finished out the election, won and resigned immediately, like all the different things. It's not happening anymore. Homegirl's about to be the nominee, and we're just gonna have to vote her in November. It is what it is, what it is, what it is, what it is. I'm just gonna enjoy the fact that the first female president is gonna be a Howard alum, manifesting. Hate that she's not in my sorority. She's in the opposing team sorority, but it's okay. We're gonna accept her. We're gonna welcome her. We're gonna vote for her. Huh?
We don't know what none of that sorority stuff means.
First of all, you speak for yourself. I know what that means.
Oh, you know what that means?
Yeah, I watch.
Oh,
stay
child.
tuned with content.
The Bloods and Crips is joining together. I'm kidding, but no.
So silly.
There are all of the Black fraternity and sororities are joining together and really mobilizing on this whole voter registration thing.
Oh, sick.
There has been 1,000 calls in the past 24 hours about donating money. Howard alum are putting together money for her. It's a thing. It's a thing. It's no longer time to debate about who would have been a better candidate. Like, I just feel like that's how white people end up capitalizing on our stupidity every time. They just wait for us to shoot our own selves in the foot, like I said last time, and they end up scooping right up behind and taking things. So I just hope that, Black people especially don't lose the plot. I think we have to be extremely strategic. I need there to be a lot of focus on college students, because the strategies that can be pulled and the loopholes that can be pulled with their residency can really do a lot to change the electoral college's votes. So we gonna see how it goes in November, and I hope that I know that Kamala has a great team around her. And I'm just hoping that they mobilize and they do what they need to do. They got to do the needful.
Well, I hope that for you. I hope it works out.
Damn.
No. I mean, like, because obviously, me speaking, I'm always going to look at it in regards to how it affects my beliefs. But I think either or winning, it's still going to affect negatively on what I want to happen. So I think either Kamala or Trump is just going to be shit for foreign policy, regardless. You know what I mean? But I'm hoping.
But remember how I was saying last time, that would you rather the devil that you know, or the lesser of the two evils, the devil that you know?
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, I agree with you. I just think it's still a shitty situation for all the other countries.
It is, but I hate that we all, and I'm not saying that we shouldn't have this type of dialogue, but this type of dialogue is what I feel like, Biden in the race or not, is why we end up in this situations that we end up. Like, we always take the focus and throw it behind our heads and worry about all the other shit that we shouldn't be worried about. Like, at the end of the day got to end. And if Trump is at the end, well,
it's a bad day.
Are we going to be happier?
You know what? I might have to push back on you, Stacey.
Why?
I might have to push back on you. If Trump wins and what you're worried about is people's lives getting harder, I think that pales in comparison to people dying. Does that make sense?
So you're saying that you feel like less people will die at the hands of Trump than that?
No. I'm just saying it's a shit situation. You either got to pick between an orange piece of shit or another piece of shit in regards to foreign policy.
But you still have to pick.
Yes,
like,
no, I agree.
I agree. And that's what I'm saying. Like, we can spend all the time talking about how our choices are shit while white people are mobilizing to the polls. And we are just sitting here looking at each other like, crazy people. Or we can just realize that, yeah, we've been dealt a shit hand of cards, but we have to pick.
What? Yeah, I agree with you.
I think that's what, I don't know how they're going to strategize around that messaging and how they're going to snap people out of it. But I just hope that whatever marketing team Kamala got, like, that's at the forefront of their marketing plan. Like, this dialogue about the shit options, like, if Kamala has to get on stage and say, listen, I know I'm not your favorite choice, but time and place.
Yes.
I
agree with that.
I might have to respect her starting the baseline there.
Yep. And
she just goes on an upward climb of proving why, we haven't had the best situation. We didn't get here by the best circumstances, but this is how I'm going to make the lemonade out of lemons.
Yeah.
I'll respect that.
You're right. She should definitely start like that.
I think there's a lot to say about, we still don't know who our VP candidate is going to be. If anything, I think that VP candidate is what's going to seal the deal. If she chooses correctly, which I can't say, because I can't say that I'm that deep into reading, up all the articles and doing my research about who are the actual viable choices amongst all the names they've been throwing out there. I really think that who she selects as her VP really might close this deal more than we think.
Okay.
Like, the sensationalism of Trump and his, nonsense. Trump is entertaining to look at in a meme, but like, when it comes to competing, like, I hate to say it, but I think Biden has been entertained the way he has because he's the sitting president, and the fear that Trump is on the other end of the horizon. But couple that with a strong candidate and a strong VP, and we need to beat Trump. I don't know how likely it is that we're gonna lose.
I've got a question for you, Stace, from someone who shall remain nameless.
Brent?
No, Brent will just speak. This is from Manuel.
Oh, you meant?
He said, so white people are mobilizing to the polls. What does black people mobilizing look like? Should they mobilize and only vote Democrats, or Republican Party an option in this mobilization plan?
Black people need to mobilize the polls, because if there's a I wish I would have taken a screenshot. I would have sent it to you, Brent. There's a poll. There's a infographic that was circulating social media a few days ago, and it was saying that the amount of black voters needed to flip states Democrat in Trump's first election against Hillary. It was like one of the states, it was like the margin was like less than 5,000 votes were needed in order to flip the state Democrat, and 19,000 black voters didn't vote. Like, hello. On top of that, like, in America, if you're a college student, like, I went to school in DC. If I went to school in DC and I'm from California, or let's say I went to like a red state, like let's say in Florida. If I went to school in Florida and I'm from California, they need to be out here telling these students, figure out what if you go to school in a red or blue state. If your home state is already blue, why am I wasting my vote in California? California's going to be Democrat regardless. Go and take your blue vote to to Florida, and flip that state blue. Like there has to be a strategy in place, and they have to be figuring out how to get messaging across to where we are really we have to be using both sides of our brain when it comes to this black vote. We have
also
to.
asked what does it look like? So what does black people mobilizing look like? And should they vote only Democrats? Is it okay, in your opinion, to mobilize and vote Republican?
What do you mean? Is it okay to mobilize and vote Republican?
So first question is, what does black people mobilizing look like?
Black people mobilizing looks like all of our fraternity and sororities getting together and doing voter registration, all of our different social clubs, all of our different community organizations, all of the Black-owned businesses, all of the influencers, all of the celebrities, all of the people in politics getting together, public figures getting together and really encouraging, putting money and time into influencing Black people to get out and vote. If it means companies who have high Black employee populations giving time off. I know my office is closed when it's voting day. Give your employees time off so that they can't use the excuse of, listen, I have a job, I have to put food on the table, I couldn't get out there. No, you will get out there. We will give you time. We will pay you for the day. Go and vote. That's what Black people mobilize looks like. Black people mobilize looks like all of these organizations. It's obviously, I'm speaking from a fraternity and sorority perspective because I'm a part of one and Kamala is a part of one. It looks like them hosting different panels, different informationals, getting different infographics, getting questions answered, like getting to the grassroots and like really making people understand the power that lies in their vote. That is what mobilizing looks like. Part of it is getting people to the polls, but also understanding. I feel like a big reason why people don't go to the polls is because a lot of people in general, not even just Black people, do not understand the inner workings of government. I would almost argue myself included. I know enough, but I think for the political climate that we're in, there's so much that I don't know that I can only imagine if people in general, especially Black people, knew how powerful government is and how powerful those elected seats are, we wouldn't be having discussions like, oh, we have two shit options. Like, are you dead ass? Like we wouldn't be talking. We wouldn't be so distracted by the wrong message.
So he's saying to get Black people mobilizing to vote, like to vote end of or not to vote Democrat is basically what he's saying. He's basically asking, are you saying to mobilize the Black voters to
is the
vote
mobilization
Democrat?
advertisement slanted?
Huh?
Is the mobilization effort slanted? Like, is it coming from a Democratic angle?
I think that's what he's getting at, yeah.
I think it's hard to say it's not, because most of the time Democrats, we're doing that so that Democrats could win. But I wouldn't be mad at messaging saying just to vote in general, because the likelihood of Black people voting or voting Republican period is not very likely. Okay. Like if let's just say there's 20,000 Black votes that we need and 2,000 of that happens to be Republican, go and vote. It's okay. Like, we still got our 18,000, you know?
Okay. Yeah, I think that answers this question. Thanks, Stacey.
Yeah. But anywho, pray for us, y'all. Yeah, it really is a political nightmare every time I take a nap. And
yeah, I feel for you.
I'm just trying
to feel for you. Shit.
It's crazy. I just want to blink and it's, December already. Yeah. So hopefully no girl wins. Hopefully Trump, fumbles, and maybe not fumble, but they do get to a point where they get to debate and Kamala clears him. And hopefully he has the same effects that the likes of Biden had, and it completely destroys his campaign. I don't know. This little VP that he done chose also seems to be kind of a lunatic as well. Yeah. So hopefully he also contributes to the downfall of this campaign. But I would like to say I don't see a universe where Trump can win again, but I know the mistake people made in 2016 and it could happen. So I'm just hoping that people also realize that as well.
I mean, if he's failing with the debates, he'll just pay someone to stab him next and his polls will go up again. So
one more time?
I said if he's failing at the debates, he'll just pay someone to stab him this time on stage.
LOL.
And then
Also, what I've not understood too is the prayer warriors and the aunties are not delivering. Like, why? Why is Trump just sitting here, going through life like everything is just being handed to him? And like, sir, hello, we need you to go bye-bye. Like, not saying you should die, but like, damn, what is this karma?
you say, where's all the black magic when you need it?
Yeah,
Black
like, where did it go? Where did it go?
Is that what you think prayer is?
No, but she was obviously.
I'm not saying just prayer, but damn, like all the juju warriors, where are they now?
See?
Like, we don't need you to be praying we don't need our village people to hurt us.
So
We just need to.
I'm confused, Stacey. Who do you think is backing Trump?
All the rich white people, all the
spiritually.
No, she's saying no one
spiritually.
is, but she wants them to start acting on him.
His main patron is the devil.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
How are you
saying.
looking to pray to the devil to basically deliver them from the person he wants in office?
I'm saying all his karma just is loading at the wrong time. I needed to, just stall him for a minute. That's all. You don't have to die. Just get him out the way for a second,
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one.
Thank you, Stacey.
Yeah. Good luck, y'all.
Thanks, Stacey.
Love you.
Love.
Bye.
Bye, girl.
Still.
All right, let's move on to our next headlines.
What?
What did you say? What did Iman say?
Hold on. You abandoned black magic for white Jesus.
Is that what Emmanuel said?
Yeah, I don't understand. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand the context.
Yeah, he should have just jumped on Discord and actually
Talked in it.
yeah, spoke.
I did think that. But Iman, you might want to pick up white Jesus, child. That's why you keep being in that sick bed. Pick up some white Jesus. Pick up some white Jesus. All right. So failed Rwanda deportation scheme cost £700 million, says Yvette Cooper. The Conservative government spent £700 million of taxpayers' money on the failed Rwanda deportation scheme, which has proved to be a costly con, the Home Secretary has said. Yvette Cooper described the policy, which was introduced 2.5 years ago and sought to send UK asylum seekers to Rwanda for processing, as the biggest waste of taxpayer money I have ever seen. Girl, we feel the same way. She told the Commons that over the course of 6 years, ministers had intended to spend £10 billion on the policy, but they never divulged this figure to Parliament. The Home Secretary said she had formally notified the Rwandan government that the partnership was over and thanked them for working with the UK in good faith. The failure of this policy lies with the previous UK government. It has been a costly con and the taxpayer has had to pay the price. Our next headline, the Hamas-run health ministry in Gaza says at least 70 people have been killed in Israeli strikes around the southern city of Khan Yunis. It comes after Israel ordered the evacuation of parts of a designated humanitarian zone ahead of an operation against Palestinian fighters who have apparently regrouped there. The Israeli military said on Monday morning that there had been significant terrorist activity and rocket fire from eastern neighborhoods of Khan Yunis, and told residents to head to the adjusted Al-Mawasi humanitarian area. It was followed by heavy bombardment, which the military later said had eliminated terrorists and infrastructure. Hundreds of people were seen fleeing on foot and by car. And our last headline in this segment, trigger warning on here, a mum, dad and daughters 4 and 9 are among the crash dead. So 2 children who died in a crash on a rural West Yorkshire road have been named by police as 9-year-old Ruby Morgan Roller and 4-year-old Lily Morgan Roller. The girls' parents, Shannon Morgan and Shane Roller, also died when their car and a motorbike collided on the A61. That's so sad. Between Wakefield and Barnsley on Sunday, police said. The man and woman who were on the motorbike also died at the scene, officers said. The fatal crash happened between Staincross and New Milledam at about 3:55, and the road remains shut between Shaw Lane and Warren Lane. Miss Morgan and Mr. Roller also had an 11-year-old daughter. But West Yorkshire Police has not yet confirmed where she was at the time of the crash. Her whole family's dead. That's horrible. That's horrible. All right, time to pay some bills. Let's get into some word and road. Oh, so I have to read more headlines. All right, so Kim Burrell, she is a gospel artist, I believe. Yeah, she's a gospel singer. She is. She's got. Let's see what songs of hers I have on my playlist. 1 second, y'all. Let's see. Because her name is sounding real familiar to me, but I can't. Okay, she's got a good cover of What a Friend We Have in Jesus slaps. And then I've got No Ways Tired. No, sorry, that's the album. The album's called No Ways Tired. Anyways, so basically a while ago, she gets invited on pulpits. There's a thing, I don't know if she's a preacher, I don't know if she's meant to be a preacher, I don't know, but what I will say is that preachers, if you're a preacher and God has actually called you to it, not something that you just sent your CV to and put yourself up for this role, if you are a preacher and you're preaching the word of God, you seek God and the Holy Spirit to direct the words that you say. And so when the Holy Spirit directs the words that you say, you will not at a later date go and apologize for it.
Mm-hmm.
Because those are the words of God. Unless God did not ask you to say the things that you was on that pulpit saying, then of course you have to apologize because you were not moving in obedience to God. You were doing what you wanted to do in the pulpit. So I don't know where that sits with, I don't know why I said that, but you let your mind wander, but everyone's going to wonder. Anyway, she had a sermon that went viral a while ago, like years ago now, where basically she was talking about sin in the church and she called out the LGBTQ community on their sin. And she said, what did she say? She said, oh, sorry, this is when she was horrible to somebody else. I'll get to that in a minute. But basically she said, this is in 2017. She said, anybody in this is part while she was preaching. She did come out later on to say that she was preaching about so much stuff. This is just a clip that went viral. So anyway, in part of her sermon, she said, anybody in this room who's dealing with the homosexual spirit, beg God to free you. Play with it in 2017, you will die from it. She went on to say, so that was one of the clips that went viral. She's preaching a lot. It's hard to hear them sometimes. A lot of these preachers these days are so theatrical. I hate listening to sermons like that where you're jumping and you're rapping like the Migos. It irritates the shit out of me. Irritates the heck out of me. Anyways. God is working, child. Anyway, so at the time when she was getting cooked for it, she did double down on social media and she said, to every person that is dealing with this homosexual spirit, I love you because God loves you, but God hates the sin in you and me. That's what she said. But anyways, right? So that happened. So, her and the community, they don't get along. You know what I mean? But she was at the Stellar Awards yesterday, over the weekend, and she got the Aretha Franklin Icon Award, right? And she basically, in her speech, gave a shout out to the LGBTQ community. I'm going to tell you what she said. She said, I want to apologize to the LGBTQ community. Let's give them a... Do you know what? Some people are just so old and it's just so funny. She says, I want to apologize to the LGBTQ community. Let's give them a great big round of applause. What? Then she goes, we want them to have strength and to sincerely know that we must all do the work to embrace all of God's people and show forth his love to everyone. I hope that this award and this moment can be the beginning of a bridge building and listening to each other as we follow peace with all man and develop the character of God, which requires seeing God. I don't know, maybe God told her. I don't know. I don't know what her situation was. But anyway, from the things that I've seen online, the community has told her where to put the apology. They don't want it. They feel like it was insincere. Insincere. Is that insincere? And they feel as though as well she was kind of condescending with her tone. At the time I watched the video of her apologizing, I didn't even know that she'd been cussing the community. So when I saw the apology video, I was like, oh, well, like, this sounds like an apology. But I also think with social media, and again, I'm not telling anybody whether to take apology, not take apology. I could care less. The thing with social media, when people do stuff, and they apologize for it, people would never believe your apology. Like, people would never, your apology would never be convincing enough. Right. Whether it's in a notes app and it's a screenshot, whether it's on a white background page, whether it's on a black background page, whether you're on your knees, whatever the case is, people will never really ever take the apology. Do you get what I mean? So, yeah, it was a lot of that. And I did see people saying, oh no, like, it's fine. But then I don't know whether they're part of the community or not. Because again, you can't make certain apologies, it's not for you. You can't say it's fine when the apology didn't affect you in the first place. But anyway, she's apologized, but she's a bit of a diva on the pulpit. I don't know why they keep inviting her to the pulpit, but there was another situation she had one time where she basically she must have done a sermon, right? And the lady, this was not earlier. I think this was earlier this year. I can't remember what it was, but anyway, she must have done a sermon, and she was closing the sermon. And you know that when they try to squeeze in her last song in church, right? She's singing a song at the end, right? It says, "Thank you, Lord." Everyone knows that song. Some lady, some poor woman who's in the front is singing along. You know, she told him to stop.
She told her to stop.
She said, it's a solo. She said, it's a solo right now. And obviously, Auntie didn't hear. Auntie kept singing. So she was like, it's a solo. God is using me right now. Don't sing with me. The woman kept singing and she basically got stammered when she said, I'm singing along. And she said, ma'am. And the woman had a mask and she said, let that mask work. She said... She is hard work.
Yeah, nah, this woman doesn't sound like a good
She's
person.
hard work.
She doesn't sound like a good person. Everything you've just painted of her.
She said, I'm singing right now. I'll call you when I'm ready. She said, God is using me right now. She don't even know whether God is using that person. She don't have a clue. She don't care. Yeah, she's a character, man. She's a character. I don't know why people keep inviting her onto pulpits to talk or preach or whatever it is she's doing. But it ain't it. But anyway, she's getting cooked for the apology. And makes me question who asked her to do the apology who asked her to do that message in the first place. Because boy. Anyways. So yesterday we talked about Chunks getting married. The reason why people knew the Chunks got married is because someone leaked it online.
Okay.
It's not a thing that he's announced himself or anything like that. They put his business out there. Someone actually... Do you know what's interesting to me? Interesting to me? The person that leaked it, so basically it's a burner account, right?
Okay.
And the burner account just keeps cussing him and cussing his wife and keeps digging up videos of her when she was younger and like allegedly getting in fights and whatnot, right?
Oh.
But do you know what's mad?
That's hard.
That burner account is in his circle because the person tweeted back in April that he was getting married on the date that he was getting married.
Okay.
You've got to be someone in his circle. And
Or
then
family.
Yeah. And then the video they put out, the reason why people knew he was getting married because the person then, there was a video of like, you know, like when it's like, oh, marries this person, the signs and the decor and whatnot. And that's how people basically found out. And then basically there was a whole controversial thing going on because there's a picture of this girl that was circulating and she didn't have a hijab on.
Okay.
And people were basically saying that that's disrespectful and whatnot in Islam. I don't know.
Okay, whatever.
And then people were like, and then the reason were like, oh, you're pushing this picture out of her without hijab. That's so disrespectful. Pray to Allah to forgive you and all that kind of stuff. But then people were like, yeah, but the picture's out there. She put the picture out there. But then people were like, there's a lot of people saying stuff.
Okay.
Saying that the picture looks like it's from a girls only event.
Okay.
So that's been leaked. So I'm like, who is in you lot circles that keeps leaking these things? But anyway, turns out the picture that was going viral, the picture that was going viral without the hijab, ain't even Chunks' girl.
Oh, okay. It's just dumb. People just got too much
It's all
time.
dumb. It's all dumb.
People got
I
too
feel
much
like
time.
respect people's privacy at the end of the day. It is what it is. And like, I find it very interesting how people feel very entitled to know things about public figures, influencers, celebrities' lives.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I hope he finds them. I hope he finds that leak. I hope he finds that rat.
Oh, yeah. I hope so. Because for you to tweet 4 months ago, or beginning of the year, whenever it was, that he's going to get married on the date.
There must be a way to find the IP address. Chunks got the money to pay someone to find it. He can find them.
But he's off Twitter now.
Yeah, still, with what the
But
burn
hopefully-
account's posting, there's always an IP. There's always like a geolocation that you can find. Unless he's using a VPN, but you can find someone.
People are not that smart sometimes.
Yeah, he's not that smart.
I hope he does find it because that's deep. I think having a leak within your camp, that's wild, but it's definitely a leak, child, because the information and the stuff that the guy was saying as well was just too specific and and so like horrible and so mean, like just saying really mean things about his wife and cussing her and saying horrible things about Chunks. And I'm like, this is mad. This could be someone who's currently sitting next to him, smiling and taking pictures with him.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't know.
Yeah.
People are scary, man. Speaking of scary, Chris Brown, Live Nation, Chris Brown's security lead, they're all being sued for $50 million, man. Because apparently, what had happened was, this is during Chris Brown's 11/11 tour. Is there one in London? There isn't. No, there isn't. But this is during his 11/11 tour. He's been going around America and whatnot, right? I'll come next year, actually. I keep forgetting I'm meant to see Usher. Maybe I remember. I don't think it's my calendar. When is that? Anyway, I found out. I hope I remember. What's wrong? Why do you sound like that? Why you mute? You look suspicious.
No, I'm just camera.
Oh. So basically, this is during Chris Brown's 11/11 tour, and this happened in Texas. And basically, they're saying what's been alleged is there's a $50 million lawsuit for sure against Chris Brown, Live Nation, his entourage, lieutenant, and a guy called Yella Breezy. Sorry, not Yella Breezy. Sorry, child, I just say Breezy. Yella Beezy.
Yella Beezy.
Yella Beezy.
I've heard of him.
I think he's an artist of sorts. But anyways, there's 4 guys that have put the lawsuit forward, and basically they're saying it's over them being beaten up, assault, basically. So they're saying that one of the guys, they were waiting for Chris Brown in the VIP section, right? I don't know if they're fans. I don't know if they're fans or what they are, but they were in the VIP section. I don't know, let me not say that. Anyways, right? They're waiting for Chris Brown, whatever. He's taking the time to come to the VIP section, blah, blah. They decide they're gonna leave. So one of the 4 guys decides that, his name is Charles Bush. He decides he's gonna go and shake Chris Brown's hand and be like, hey, do you know what, we're gonna leave. Like, he's not rude. He's gonna leave, he's annoyed that he's late, but he's not rude. He's got manners. He can say, do you know what, great show, blah, 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 and that's what he says. He said he dapped Chris Brown up and said, congratulations, a good show, and whatever. And he said Chris Brown reciprocated, was like, oh, thank you very much, I appreciate that, da, 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 da. Then one of Chris Brown's entourage was like, don't you remember you two were beefing? And then Chris was like, oh yeah, we were, what's up? And word. Then Chris Brown said he doesn't forget stuff.
You obviously did.
And apparently he verbally ordered his crew to give Charles Bush the beats.
That sounds like something like Disney, like a Disney movie.
Yeah, it sounds very silly. It sounds very
mad
like high school.
geeky.
So Bush claims that, he was surrounded by like 7 to 10, and the article says the words chums, Chris Brown's chums. Wonderful. I heard that word in.
Chums. How do I start using that?
Buddies.
Pal.
Pal. And they basically punched and kicked him. He's talking about one of them even threw a chair. Do you know what I find it funny? Whenever there's fights here, I find it funny that person that picks up the chair.
I saw a running theme, like running thread on Insta, where if there's always a group of people fighting, there's always one.
There's always one person that decides to. Why?
It was in Boondocks as well. I swear it was in Boondocks. There's always someone
What's the chair? What's the chair thing? And do you know what it is as well? Because the way a chair, and it tends to be like them plastic chairs, them flimsy, or them flimsy fold-up ones.
Yeah, the
where
fold-up
you
ones
pull
that
up
go
and it's so flat.
straight.
Yeah, but it's like the way the chair works. If it doesn't hit them in a corner, it might just miss them completely. Like, what's the point? And it's never just when the person's standing there. There's a group of people there, so you're gonna hit the people that are on your side as well. Like, what is the point of a chair? I think cowards are the ones that throw chairs, man. Throw a punch, throw something. Obviously, I don't,
You got to dash a chair.
Like, what's a chair?
It's customary.
Come on, like, you have to throw a chair. Anyway, and then you know who threw the chair? A guy called, what's his name? Hold on. I got Hood Boss. Hood Boss is the one, HOOD BOSS. Yeah. He is the one who decided to throw a chair. And Bush said the chair hits his head.
Eesh.
Said the free chair at his head. When people say that though,
I don't know, but get up. Yo, if he's got evidence and stuff.
this is it. So if they do, then it might as well. But yeah, apparently, so the 4 of them are basically suing and whatnot. And yeah, and they're saying that, Chris Brown also, this is where Yella Beezy comes into it. Chris Brown yelled at Yella Beezy to F up Parker, which is another one of the guys. And that guy chased him into a dead-end staircase with a locked door. And then he says that the other plaintiff says that he was punched and kicked in his head for more than 10 minutes. To be fair, when you're getting punched and kicked, it will always feel like 10 minutes. It will feel like a year. Could have been 20 seconds. But it would
Punching
feel
and
like
kicking
that.
someone for 10 minutes is crazy.
Yeah, man. I don't think the guy's got stamina for that.
Nah, I don't think none
With a
of
name
them
like
do.
Yellow Beezy, I don't think he's got stamina.
Do have you seen what it
Do you
looks
know-
like?
Well, yeah. Is it this
Yeah.
guy?
Yellow
No,
Beezy.
that's someone else. Oh.
Yellow Beezy ain't got
He
10
ain't
minutes
got
of
stamina
stopping.
for that.
He ain't doing that.
I can tell you categorically that man no go gym. He ain't got stamina for that. But anyway, so this was happening. And then his lawyer, the lawyers for the four boys, basically put up a post on Instagram. And of course, they used a picture of Chris Brown back when he was being got for the
Yeah,
Rihanna
come on.
case. No, was this Rihanna case or was this when he got drunk? I don't know. But anyway, this is like a DUI one. But anyway,
It's a great person.
this is a wonderful
So
person.
lovely.
Absolutely wonderful.
Oh,
Like
he's,
Yellow
got that, he's
Beezy.
got that back afro thing. That back. What's that?
Couldn't
The
see that.
what is it? What's it called? The mullet.
That's not mullet.
That's a mullet.
That's an afro. Is that what mullet's like an afro hair?
I think so. Yeah. Mullets are rank all round.
I probably don't like guys with hair like that, you know.
What?
So icky.
I've never seen anyone in the UK with that hair.
Someone said it's anti-black when I say stuff like that, but guess what? Okay.
Wait, what is the?
Like when I say, so basically, I like my men with low haircuts
Oh, okay. I
or
thought
like a nice simple cut. I don't like when you start doing plaits and you're doing locks and you're doing this and you're
what's
doing
this
that.
hatred women have for single players?
Why are we sharing extensions?
No,
Why
but
are
I've
you
se-
sitting right next to me in the hair salon?
My friends, yeah, me and my wife's friends, like
Actually, let me take that back. Sorry, I don't mind locks. Locks are nice.
no
actually.
locks. I don't think any girl would disagree with you on locks.
No, because I
But
said
most,
locks, but I take that back. I didn't mean locks. I
Oh.
meant like twists. That's what I meant.
most girls don't like
twisting with
plaits.
the ick,
Apparently, they
child.
find it childish.
It just gives me the ick. I haven't deep dived into
Why?
what that ick means. All I know is that I'm icked out.
One of my friends said it's because it was
Twists?
childish.
Twists?
Nah, you like hating, man.
Twists?
Nah, they look sick.
Oh, not the twists. The twists. Oh.
The Fabio
It's like little
Foreign,
worms.
the Fabi one, and the Pusha T
All of
flats.
And the Pop Smoke one. All of them.
Damn,
I just like my man to look like,
clean, crisp, like
yeah, that's my
Okay.
look, that's my vibe. A little bit of hair, fair enough, cool. But when it's splatterable now,
what about Brent? Oh
that's fine.
yeah,
But when it gets to a point where like now you want to start experimenting things, for me that's the same as like my man waking up one day and saying he wants to be a rapper.
damn. For plants.
You ain't no rapper. It's the same thing. It's the same ick I'm going to have. The same spirit that's lurking in me when I don't like the
Damn.
hair.
Okay.
That's lurking in me when you tell me you want to be a rapper in the future.
Damn. All right, I get you. I feel like that with long hair.
Do you know the worst one? Did you ever watch Grownish?
Yeah.
Aaron,
Oh,
that
no.
little rat tail.
Oh no, rat tails are disgusting across all boards. For men, women, them, they, zers. No rat tails for no one.
Rat
That shit's
tails?
nasty. Nah.
Rat tails.
That's not the one. That's not the one.
Rat tails are such a scammer haircut because you think, oh, it's a fine man. Then he turns around. Then you see one braid.
With the finger, with the little plastic, the band at the bottom. I can't stand it. No.
It makes me so angry.
No.
Every time I watch Grownish, yeah, I think Aaron is he's such a good looking guy.
What's that again? Let me see.
And every time he would, what's his real name? Because he went viral for the way he does cover music, and his mouth always moving very funny. What's it? Trey, it's like Trey something. Starts with a T.
Is that
What's his real name?
what Aaron? Is he named Aaron in the show?
Yeah, but he's a real life artist. He's a real life musician.
Oh wait, hold on. Oh, I see it.
What's his name?
I see it. Hold on, I had it a second. I just saw his rat tail. Trevor Jackson.
Yes, Trevor Jackson. That's it. That is it. Oh
Yeah,
my
he's-
gosh.
Yeah.
A rat tail. A rat tail.
He's
It's making me itch.
yeah. Rat tails is crazy.
I'm sorry. Look how beautiful he is.
He's good looking.
Gorgeous guy. But then he turns around and he drops down 10 points.
Rat tail's wild. I don't care who you are. I don't care how you rock it. Rat tail is crazy.
I take a Mohican over a rat tail, child. I take
Yeah.
a Mohawk over a rat tail. Actually, I wouldn't. I would take neither. I'd take none. I'd rather not.
No, that's a crazy picture. That's a crazy silhouette.
I hate it.
Imagine.
Why? That's equivalent to a pinky. Just having one pinky.
Oh shit,
Fingernail.
Fernand, you got a rat tail. You're lying. You ain't got a rat tail. No
Fernand,
way.
I cannot see that. I cannot see that. I'll be very real with you. Whenever I meet you in person, please don't turn around. Like, if you need to exit that way, you need to walk backwards. I cannot see that. I cannot see that in real life.
Rat tail's crazy. Rat tail's crazy. Finan, please reevaluate. Rat tail
beg.
is wild.
Finam, please.
Please.
Anyway, what was I talking about?
What were we talking about?
Chris Brown.
Oh, that was it.
How did that get to?
Speaking of rat
Oh,
tails.
so what's his name? What's his name?
Oh, yeah,
Yella
Yella
Beezy.
Beezy.
That's it. I said Beezy. Yella Beezy's hair.
Yalla.
But anyways, okay. Anyways, $50 million. That's what the guys are seeking. I will let you know whether or not they're winning that. But that's what's happening on Chris Brown's side of town. Can't catch a break, man. But anyways, that's it from me. Let's get into the rotation.
Thank you. Welcome to the rotation, everyone. We have had a strong week of releases, I'm happy to say. What's the first one we're doing? I'm waiting for the sexy backdrop. Yeah, that's what I wanted your name to be added on. But
Oh,
yeah,
that's all right.
he said he has to stay up till 2 a.m. to put your name on. All right, so the first album
That's so ridiculous.
we're gonna.
Oh my god, the top is see-through so you can see the records. That's lit.
First album on the agenda is Denzel Curry's King of the Mischievous South Volume 2.
Is that a hip-hop one?
Yeah.
That was nice.
Yeah. Featuring A$AP Rocky, Project Pat, Ty Dolla $ign, Juicy J, 2 Chainz, Ski Master Slump God, Kenny Mason, That's Mexican OT, Tia Corrine, A$AP Ferg, Maxo Cream, and more. Can you believe it?
So then more.
It's his 6th studio album. And I can't lie to you lot, I've been sleeping on...
I think what is best for us to do is to give the rotations and then delve in.
I disagree. God was speaking. God was using me right now. He interrupted me.
Whoa.
I'll tell you why after you've done this. Go on, continue.
It's his 6th studio album, and I can't lie, I've slept on him. Pause. And I need to go back and visit his catalogs because he's remained consistent through all of his albums. This album I really, really liked. It was really, really fun to listen to. It had a lot of the South Memphis kind of sound, the Florida sound. It's basically just a love letter for where he comes from. A couple songs I didn't like were G's Up featuring 2 Chainz and Hit the Floor. I'm biased on Hit the Floor because I don't really like Ski Mask's flow. I don't like his cadence. I just find him really, really cringy to listen to. G's Up's mostly because it's extremely repetitive. 2 of my favorite tracks, I think, on the album is Scared, or type Sked, and Hot One with Tia Corine. I really, really had fun with this album, and I think it gets a strong 3 rotations.
All right, cool.
Yes.
I've given it 3.5, right?
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, you got the half there now, yeah? Oh, that's 2.
Sorry?
That's 2.5.
Sorry?
You said 3.5 or 2.5?
Yeah, 3.5.
That's what is that? What is that, Esther?
3.5, eh?
I thought so too.
Okay, cool. My bad. Go on.
You're right?
Yes, I am
Alright,
now.
it's okay. God's talking to you, you know. I like Set It. I haven't given
Hold on.
I haven't put any notes next to it. So anything I don't put notes next to. Like
Set it with Maxo Cream.
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
It's cool,
Yeah.
but it doesn't need further explanation.
Yes.
Hot One, beat is nice and simple. Scared, it's a jam. The rapper who comes in with Gimme the Loot rode that beat.
You have to tell me which one. Was it the first feature or the second feature? Second feature is Project Pat, so that's a posthumous? Posthumous feature because he's dead.
Don't
The
know,
last
man.
one. That guy.
Don't know, man, but Gimme the Loot. Yeah, man.
Okay.
Call Pimp. I said,
Yes. It was a nice little break, innit? With the Ty Dolla $ign and Juicy J.
Yeah. Hit the Floor might be good for the strip club. I can see that in strip club.
Okay.
And Hookums, Nasty. Loved it.
Hoodlums.
Hoodlums. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, it's obviously typo. Nasty, love the beat switch.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of the intros was by Kingpin Skinny Pimp, which is someone who used released similar albums around 2010, so it was like an homage to that kind of sound. It's just a fun album, man. And this is just Denzel Curry having fun, right? I feel like another probable downside is that he let a lot of features on the song. I feel like it would have been nice to have less features, and a lot of the songs didn't hit as hard because of the feature. Like Maxo Creams on Set It would have been a lot better without him. I feel like Denzel was just having fun, man. It was just nice. He's very consistent. I think the last time we released the album was 2 years ago. It was quite introspective. But yeah, I need to visit Denzel Curry's catalogue, man.
Greek says that Project Pat isn't dead.
Project Pat isn't dead.
He's 90% sure he's still alive. Let's do a quick
do it. Let's
Google.
check it.
We don't want to be killing people now. Let's see. He is not dead. He's 51 years old.
Oh, my apologies. Oh, wow, I thought Project Pat was dead. Thank you, Greek.
Yeah, thank you very much.
When did Project Pat die? Alright, cool. Thank you, Greek. Any other takes you got from the album?
No.
Cool. And we will go through to Blast.
I'm also looking to see how close we are to our reviews, yeah?
Cool.
Yeah, that's why I was suggesting that we start with seeing the
Cool.
rotation.
Let's do that.
Because it remains on the screen for longer whilst it is.
Let's do that
what
then.
we do.
2.5.
For what?
For Blast.
All right, cool. Hold up. Let me just
I give him 3.
Really?
I love Blast.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Blast. Actually, 3.5.
Yeah, you should up and
I
up.
really like it. That's his sound. Like, I like Blast.
I got a reason though, which is why I want to say why, and then give the thing.
How much did you give it?
2.5, please.
2.5.
Yeah.
How much did I give him? I give him.
3.5.
Ooh, I gave him 3.5, and it could be 10. It could be 4 next week.
So what mine there?
Oops, sorry. Boom.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I give him 3.5 as well.
So,
and yeah, I feel like the more I listen to it, the rotations are growing.
Yeah?
Yeah, I really like Blast.
All right, cool. I like him as well.
My vibe.
My mate, all right, before I go into that, Blast, I'll Always Find You features Offset, Anderson .Paak, 2 Chainz, Fat Man Scoop, Junie, Ty Dolla $ign, and Kamasi Washington, and more. It's his debut album. My main issue, before I start going to the positives, is that it was too bloated. It was way too many tracks. I feel like if it was a lot more condensed and we got rid of half of the tracks, it would have been perfect. So I've literally made my own 10 tracks for the album.
Okay, yeah.
So, Brent, my 10 tracks would be Paper Route with 2 Chainz, Want You to Know, Selfish Ways, and I'll post this on Discord, obviously. Reason, How Many, Dance with the Devil, I Had To, Better Off Friends, To the Moon, and then 10 Summers or Better. Nice little condensed album that would have been my choice for the songs. The standout track to me is obviously Dance with the Devil with Anderson .Paak and To the Moon. I feel like a lot of the other tracks, especially that kind of reggaeton one, let me get the name of it. The reggaeton kind of song got on my nerves. I didn't think it needed to be there. Where is that? The Rewind track didn't need to be there. The Joyce Rice feature was really nice. But I feel like he was trying to hit too many things at once with the album. So he gets a lot of flack for having one sound, which is the LA sound. And I feel like with this album, he's trying to exercise all muscles. And I feel like he probably just bit off a lot more than he could chew.
Bear in mind, the Discord is open for anybody who wants to join in on any of these takes as we cycle through the album. Please make use of it. So I say here that it's a strong album. You have enough tracks to slip up. Like, he gave us a lot of tracks. And the likelihood is, because it's quote unquote bloated, you can slip up. Right?
Easily.
And get sloppy.
Exactly.
But there are enough tracks in here to touch different seasons.
Yes.
The tracks I've put down is Long Way, Want You to Know, Reason, Risk Taker. I put Nice next to that. I think Risk Taker is with Offset.
Let me double check that for you now before Greek corrects us again. Yes, with Offset.
Yeah. Private Show, proper R&B vibe. Dance with the Devil, How Many, Rewind is playful. Better Off Friends, I Need Your Love, To the Moon, Smooth, I'm partial to the guitar solo. 10 Summers or Better, the strings are wonderful on this track.
Kamazi.
So I give that
influence.
3.5 rotations, and it might be 4 next week.
Okay. Esther, you got any more takeaways on?
No, I'm just going to give you guys my numbers, but I give it 3.5. I like Blast. I like his vibe.
Amazing. All right, let me just pop this off. Boom. Boom. And... Okay.
Next album is, unfortunately, Childish Gambino's last album, Bando, Stone and the New World. So, it is his 5th studio album and final album under the moniker Childish Gambino. It features Steve Lacy, which I feel like I didn't get that at all. When I heard the album, I feel like I missed Steve Lacy's feature. Yeet, Georgia Smith, Amaray, I feel like I'm pronouncing that right. Chloe, Flo Milli, Fouché, and Krungbin. Now, it's a soundtrack to his new film. That's come. Oh, my apologies. I gave this album 3 rotations. Brent.
I gave this 4, maybe 4.5 next week.
Okay. Cool. So it was near perfect for you.
4, nearly 4.5 next week.
Cool. All right. So
I made the most notes on this album.
yeah,
Yes.
go on. You start.
All right. So I've got Hearts Were Meant to Fly.
First track.
What a start. If electricity threw an underground rave in East London.
Do you know what that was the title of the track? I said, what?
May as well have been. No.
You're actually ridiculous. That's a good description. I like that. Poet.
Lithonia. Haha. Nice message. Survive. I like this. This is nice. Very nice. Trumpy in there. Steps Beach.
The keyboard on that. Sorry. The keyboard on Steps Beach is fucking nuts, bro. Every time I play that song, I'm like, the stank face is on crazy.
What a chill.
Oh my days.
What a chill. Got to Be lol. What I picture dating a white girl would sound like.
Oh my god. You know, it's a Prodigy sample. Like,
This is what I picture
You
dating
asked
a
him
white girl.
You asked him to
would
do the
sound like.
homework.
to do
Did the
first.
homework. Fair.
Go on.
Real love, bliss.
Really?
Takes me back to those bop years, carefree living. You know, bop, bop, bop,
Oh, that was a good time.
Okay, yeah. I get you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just have to hear it again. So you're talking about. Go on.
In the night.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, this is smooth.
Yoshinoya.
Yeah. Yes, Childish. Nice beat, switch, and
Yes,
rap.
Childish.
Bars are nice.
Cool.
Can you feel me?
Yes.
All right. Different. I endorse this kind of song with your child.
Yes.
Kind of reminds me a little of Lady Smith, Black
Mambazo.
Mambazo. Yeah. Cruising. Nice exploration. At this point of the album, I've really appreciated the journey through complex and simple messages / feelings whilst using songless textures. A place where love goes. Beautiful way to end an album. Why do I love this album? Because it was brave, fearless.
Yeah.
This is what you get when an extremely talented storyteller can speak the language of music.
Yes, I agree. I feel like with this album, he explored every single thing he can do. You want rap, he gave you a rap song. You want singing, he gave you a singing song. You want more electronic, more like experimental, he gave you that shit. Yeah, it was just you, and you can also kind of picture scenes in your head, possibly from the movie. The track Got to Be, the Prodigy one, I could see him getting chased because I feel like there's monsters. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was the worst track of the album. Didn't like it at all. It was just noise. The Happy Survival song, I feel like you skipped on. The one featuring Krungbin.
No, there are nothing that isn't here should be here for me.
Crazy. That Happy Survival, because I was at the gym when I was listening to it, I was hearing it. I was like, that sounds like Krungbin. I know that them guitar strings. I can hear the bass. I know this sounds like them. Looked at my phone.
Kronbin.
Look at that.
Oh, look at that.
Bro, that band is beautiful. Another song that I really love is what's it called again? It is No Excuses featuring Ludwig Göransson, who's actually a composer. So he done Tenet. He also done a newer film. Let me get you the name of it. He done Oppenheimer as well. So you can hear that. You can hear the kind of the heaviness of the song. You can hear how large it was, especially if it being 7 minutes long. I felt like I was in the movie. I was the main character in that shit. Steps Beach, like I said, bro, I played it so many times in the house. To the point where I was talking to my son. I was like, baby, do you know which part's my favorite? And he was like, yeah, this bit. Like he clocked the keyboard, and he was like, yeah, it's my favorite bit as well. I was like, this is hard. I like Talk My Shit. The one with Amaray and Flo Milli. The one where he says he stepped out cute with his titties out. That was funny. Also, another takeaway from the album, he was sending hella shots. He was sending shots at Joe Budden. I think he was definitely sending shots to Drake.
Can't rap anymore, so you could start a podcast.
Huh?
You can't rap, so you start a podcast.
Yes, that. And he was sending shots. I think he sent a couple shots to Kendrick as well. But it was just, the whole album was just him being himself. I like the bit where he said, what did he say? He said, you lot fucking these hoes, I'm fucking my wife. I was like, yes, childish. That's what we wanted. Yes, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, the album was good. I really enjoyed it.
Okay.
Yeah, it actually might grow to a 3.5, you know.
Yep.
But yeah, next album,
All right, hold up.
or EP, pardon me. Yes. So I'm a bit late with this one, but come on, man. Southeast London. Come on, man. 3.5 rotations.
Okay. What have I got for Odile? I have got 3.5, might go to 4 next week.
I've got 4.
All right, then, strong.
Sick.
I really liked it.
So Sondela, first track. Super nice vibe to it. So clean. Super catchy. My favourite track. Have you got a favourite track?
Yes, you carry on, I'll let you know what it is.
Favourite track to me is Onomi. Hope I'm saying it right.
Onome.
Onome. So definitely not saying it right. Onome is my favourite. That shit's been on repeat crazy. Free Me is my least favourite track of the EP, but solid, clean cut. You know exactly what you were getting. Odile's got. I'm looking forward to his shit. More shit from him.
Best track is So.
Same.
It is
Twin.
the best track.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like it.
Onime is a nice track. It's smooth. And Free Me is nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like all of it, but yeah, So Says my favorite.
Album's strong.
It is.
Nice and sweet. 4 tracks.
Just a vibe.
Yeah, man.
I like
Definitely
it.
play that.
Easy
Yeah.
listen as well.
Word. There isn't. You could leave it on and not feel like you got to run across the house to change
Literally.
the track.
So silly. I did that once, you know,
What run across
with
the
Amigos album. I don't listen to music in the shower. I like quietness. But I just let me listen to it. I came out the shower, sobered my body. I could have slipped and fell to my death, and I had to turn it. I just couldn't do it. I just could not do it. I had to turn it off.
That's what I did with the childish.
I was
Childish
like,
song.
stop that.
Yeah.
Then I went back.
I get you. I've been there. Next album we have is Jerome Thomas and Pitch 92. Yes, there we go. Jerome Thomas and Pitch 92, Submerge. I believe this is Jerome Thomas's second album. Bear with me. Get my notes up. Yes. Again, Jerome, homegrown talent from Hackney. Pitch 92 also grew up in Manchester, was heavily inspired by Madlib and Dilla. You can hear it. You can hear it through the album. I give it 3.5. Sorry, Brent. I forgot your new formula.
I gave this 3.
3.
Yep.
Am I bugging? That looks like 2.5 to me, you know?
All right, so go on.
You sure?
Yeah, go on.
Each thing is 1, and then when the CD's coming out of it, it's half a CD coming out of it. So it's 1.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll wrap my head around it.
Because when the full CD's out, then it's a full record.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
I'll
So you
wrap my
got
head.
3 full ones and a half coming out of it.
Cool. It's just not clicking visually for me, but I'll get there. Big neo soul, Soulquarians, D'Angelo vibes I got from this. I can hear Jerome Thomas's inspiration definitely from that kind of sound. On some songs on songs that were, I would say, less lyrical, the beat kind of compensated for it. But the duo together, them two together, are amazing. It's definitely, you can definitely let the album ride out. But the standouts to me are Pop and DMs. The album's is strong, man. It's a strong album. It's definitely a good album to listen to. Jerome Thomas, I've only just found out about him last week, but I really enjoyed Submerge, and I'm looking forward to what him and Pitch 92 have for the future. I'm looking forward. Hopefully they work together again. But I really felt it. What are you saying?
So I'm not too big on neo soul.
Really?
Yeah, not too big on that.
No
at all.
D'Angelo, no Dwele, no.
I like D'Angelo, I like Dwele, but I'm not consuming that in
All the time.
mad amounts.
Erykah Badu.
You're naming names that are good, right? They've done good songs, but you're going
He's
on.
not his
as though-
go-to.
Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not.
You're shocked.
I am.
Why?
I'm just shocked.
Why?
Does it give you neo soul vibes?
Yeah, that, and it's just it's such easy listening, and it's so soulful. I feel like it's very honest music.
So I'm calm, right? I have a calm spirit, right? If I play neo soul, if I play jazz, if I play gospel, classical, certain classical music,
Okay.
I can't be doing anything else. I just need to be
In the zone.
just
Okay.
still, and what does my day look like? I've wasted time.
You can't be productive by listening to that kind of music.
I can't.
Really?
That's
Yeah,
calm
because
music.
it needs me to just be still and just take it in. Do you understand?
Okay.
I can't listen to it on the go.
And he said he's on the go these days.
yeah. yeah.
I can listen to that while doing anything, cooking, cleaning, anything.
Yeah, fair. It's so weird how you listen to such smooth and chilling music and you're so violent.
That's how I put it.
I did not think that's where he was going with it.
I knew exactly where
I
he was
didn't
going
have a
with it.
clue.
Pop,
You're so violent.
Nowhere is smooth.
Yes.
Suck It To Me, trumpets are nice. Pull Up, the end of the track has a transition that is sublime.
Yes. Sublime.
Sublime.
Submerge is smooth,
Yes.
and I have here, makes sense that they went with Pull Up and Submerge as the singles.
Yeah.
Pull Up is the strongest.
Pull Up is your strongest.
Yep.
Okay. I need to see if there's still vinyls available for it. Yeah, man. I need to see if there's more vinyls available for it. They killed it. I feel like we need more sound like this, especially from London. But yeah, man, strong, solid work this week. I had fun listening to it, and it didn't feel like a chore. It was nice. It's not like the previous weeks.
Hasn't it been 2 weeks?
No,
Oh,
it's more longer than that.
my bad.
Now, for Put You On, have you got a different thing to put you on?
A different thing?
A different setup, different layout.
What?
We'll put you on.
What? Layup?
No, but you know how you have the other ones on the side? You thought maybe you had one for the side.
Oh,
to
the
put you on.
projects.
No,
Do
if I
you
put you-
want me to do one?
No. It's alright. You can just put the pictures up. If that's it.
Oh, thank you.
What are we going through first? Should we do? Let's do.
But give me a heads up, you understand? I can't do things in the
Well, he thought
fly.
you that were
I
here. He
asked.
thought you guys were. You're just having a meeting.
They're just recommendations that we're given, right? And it changes every single week, right? So I could have something that I sum up there beforehand and say, all right, cool, these are the.
No, that's alright. That's best. You got the pictures up for the.
Yeah, I had
Alright,
the
cool.
pictures.
Let's go
Which one you
for.
first?
Let's do yours first. Let's do Jazz Caris featuring Riccardo Banks Tequila.
Ricardo Banks.
What did I
The
say?
Afrobeats. You said Ricardo.
Okay.
The
No, I
Afrobeat
didn't. I said
artist.
Ricardo.
No, you did not.
I heard what
You said
were
Ricardo.
correct. You're
Sorry.
correct.
Shut up. Don't
You
try to team
stretched
up.
that like a
You
mother.
said
effer.
Ricardo. That's a whole other tribe,
I thought it
child.
was Al Qaeda.
Okay.
This guy's so dumb.
Ricky Baby. That's what he called. That's what he's called.
Ricky Baby.
No, like that's his little cute little name of the
Okay.
tracks and stuff. I like this one.
I liked it too.
I gave it a 4.
I gave it a 3.5. I liked it. Well, obviously, we know how Brent feels. He's the one who recommended it.
Oh, was it? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Brent will give it like a. That's what I'm saying. He didn't give it a 5.
I'll give it a 4.
I thought he was going to give it a 3. I'll be honest with you. I did not expect a 4.
Yeah, really, really bouncy song. Again, type of song you can put on. I don't think anyone will complain. Yeah, I really, really like Jazz Caris's shit. She's super, super talented. Another song that I like from her. Hold on, let me go.
I actually never listened to her. I actually listened to it because Ricardo was on it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It's proper. Another song.
Because
I
he's
really
one of my
like.
favorite Afrobeat artists. So I thought, oh, let me listen.
I'm wild ignorant to Afrobeat. I need to delve into it more.
It's alright.
It's Side of You. She's got a track called Side of You. It's proper. I really, really like that song. Yeah, I'm gonna be delving into Jazz's stuff a lot more. She's very, very talented.
Lovely voice.
Yeah,
Beautiful
definitely.
voice.
Next song I want to go for is let's do Schoolboy Q Blue Sides. Yes, this is my recommendation. So for this track, I give 4 out of 5.
That was strict.
No, 5 is perfect for me. That's perfection. I can't.
That's what, yeah,
I'm
just to
still-
put you on. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm wrapping my head around perfection still.
Yeah.
But that you got to give it 4.5.
Yeah. I gave it 4.5. So these are my notes.
Please
Phew.
go.
The strings. This is what the ocean sounds like when it breathes.
Okay.
Schoolboy
what?
Q on this.
When the breeze what?
This is what the ocean sounds like when it breathes.
When it breathes.
When it breathes, man. When it exhales.
Got away with words.
Schoolboy Q on this equals the ocean captured in a whiskey flask. We split the profit with the people.
Done it
We
now.
be all lit. Whew.
You should know
When
when
the
to breathe.
ocean exhales.
Probably the only track that might deliver E-Man from his conservative bondage.
Reload it.
That is funny.
This is a definite 4.5.
Yeah, crazy song. Is this Lauren?
This is
Huh?
Yes.
how about Danielle?
Kind of. It's a bit distorted.
Oh, you know, on my way to work, I'm walking through the streets of London, so it's a bit crazy, bit noisy.
Try calling back because your voice sounds mad deep. I think it's distorted a bit. While we wait for Louise, next track.
You call her Lauren. It's Lauren Louise.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Hold on, wait. It's Lauren Louise. It's
Okay.
both. Next track is Aaron Ray featuring Ty Dolla $ign, Take.
Is this one?
No.
Hold up.
Ah, that's why the place is empty.
Yeah.
So intelligent. What a man, Brent.
Thank you.
Wow, that's so sick.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Yes.
Is that better?
Man.
There we go. So, guys, I'm literally on the way to office. I was like, let me call in. I've got a quick random take. I really think, that you guys should do a rotation playlist.
We have.
Have you got it on already?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
since
Not
what,
me
like-
being on slow. Stop it. Not me thinking I'm a genius and I'm not. Okay, all right. All right, no, definitely. But also, I just want to say, the takes, as always,
Thank
amazing.
you. Thank you.
And definitely that Jerome Thomas, I've been watching him for a minute, so it's nice to see he's back. Definitely can hear the Erica, that kind of vibe coming through for sure. So I think that nice one for sure. And Jazz, another artist I've been watching for a while. I actually booked her for a show like 10 years ago. So it's so nice to see her grow. And I do international features. It's just nice.
Word. Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with you. I definitely heard D'Angelo when I listened to the album.
100%. I kind of, to be fair, I got that first. Then I got kind of Erica, but yeah, I love that little neo soul vibe he's doing. Like you said, homegrown as well. So it's a really nice kind of vibe coming out of the UK. So yeah, no, lovely. I think for sure. Happy to see his growth too, because he's another artist I saw maybe a good 10 years ago. Yeah, he's coming to his own for real. It's really nice to see.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I didn't know what to expect, but it for some reason I didn't know it was gonna be that. And then when I heard that, I was like, nah, this is proper.
Yeah, he's always kind of been in that kind of sound, but this is more niche, and I think I like that from him because it's showing that he's kind of honed in. So him pairing up with that guy, I'm so bad I forgot the name, but yeah, I think that's really working for him for sure.
Yeah. While we're still on, while you brought up the playlist, yeah, I skimmed through your playlist, and there's a singer. I'm trying to find her name quick before you go. Hold on, I'll be able to find it. Her voice is nuts. Oh, that's it. Found it. Morgan Monroe.
Oh yes, Morgan. Oh yeah, no. So basically, she's performing at Bloom, guys, on Tuesday. Just saying, 1 week to go. Hence why I'm rushing to the office. But yeah, so yeah, she's performing. Her vocal is crazy. Like she in person as well, it's 10 times even better.
Yeah, she's my favorite from the playlist.
Yeah, no, she's doing incredible. So she's born and raised in Leicester, and yeah, so now she's moved to London. She's done a lot of features with rappers and stuff. So there's mad music in the background, not me adding to the rotation without planning to. Yeah, like she's doing incredible. I actually worked with her on a few campaigns as well because I do marketing stuff and stuff. So yeah, it's really nice to see her grow. She's done an EP called Elvira. To me, that's her best project. So if anyone wants to check her out, definitely listen to Elvira. Based on the movie, Scarface, and like kind of that aesthetic. That's kind of what she did the artwork around the video. So it's a nice theme. And the producer TJ, like he really tapped into old soul music and the samples. And yeah, it's a nice combination. So yeah, I'm looking forward to having her back on one of our shows, to be fair.
Yeah,
so yeah, should be good, man.
Her voice is amazing. I mean, I went through the others, but I feel like she stuck with me a lot more.
Yeah, she's a standout.
Yeah, but like she said, it's on the 30th of July. You got B. Anderson, Morgan Monroe, Carl Benjamin, and I'm gonna probably butcher this. Is it Ray Haven?
I think it's Ray Haven. I think it's Ray Haven or Ray Haven. Even me, I can't lie. I keep saying it wrong. So I think it's Ray Haven.
Yeah,
I think it's Ray Haven. But yeah, she's also got a track called 7 a.m. Anyone that's a proper R&B head, that is your tune. That is my tune. Like I'm literally excited just for that. Even though it's my show, I think as a fan, I'm looking forward to seeing her perform that live.
Yeah. The first song on the playlist, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah.
Proper. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, cool. No worries, guys. Well, this is a quick one.
Lauren.
Have a nice day.
But yeah, thank you, guys. Enjoy your day too. Bye.
Bye.
So we got Aaron Ray featuring Ty Dolla $ign, Take. This song for me is easy 4.5. Brent?
4.5.
Maybe Esther?
No, maybe not.
Tell me what the ocean was saying to this song.
So I said, phew, what a banger. Perfect execution of Living in the Pockets. I think I wanted a little bit more singing other than how it ended though.
Me too. Me too, because it has that very long kind of instrumental at the end.
Yes.
Sick. We're on a roll. Let's go next for Janine. Best thing.
All right.
Okay. This is the first time I've heard this artist, to be honest.
Danielle be putting you on exclusives.
It's the first time I heard this artist. I need to hear more of her stuff, but going into this song blind without knowing nothing, I would say it's giving R&B vibes. For the time being though, because I feel like this song possibly isn't a good exercise of a vocal range, so I'd probably give it 2.5.
2.5.
Yeah,
What?
I think I'll probably give it 2.5.
You know, he built that up, just to slap her down.
Nah, but I need to hear
I
more
said,
from her.
I need to hear more from her. 2.5.
I don't think 2.5 is that deep. 2.5 is average. It's cool.
2.5 is not average.
It's
Actually,
not-
well, yeah, it is actually.
It's not
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Half or one rotation is bad. What are you saying, Brent?
I would give this 3.5.
Okay.
Yeah, Danielle doesn't miss, man.
She's got good. Daniel's got good,
Yeah, Danielle doesn't
good
miss.
playlists.
I was talking to my wife yesterday and I was like, I'm starting to get an understanding of everyone's taste. So I'm getting Danielle's, but it's only been 2 songs. But I'm getting Danielle's bits by bit. I'm getting drip fed Danielle's.
What? So tell me.
So I'd have to think of songs. I can't tell you like genres.
No. You said you're getting a taste of the profile, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
what's
describe
the
the
profile?
profile.
I can't with words. I'm not like you. I don't talk about oceans breathing on me. It's more so I can give songs. I know what songs Danielle would like off my like songs, based on the 2 songs. But it's a snapshot.
But you can be like, is it like an R&B vibe? Is it soulful vibe? Is it this kind of vibe? Like, what's the vibe?
Oh, it's definitely R&B soul relaxed type of vibes. I feel like she again, it's based on 2 songs. It's very smooth. I think smooth is definitely her vibe from what I gathered from 2 songs.
She would say songs for sex.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I get that.
Sex curator.
I'll be interested to see what wild cards you lot have, because I feel like I want to know Danielle's. What everyone's got a wild card, right? Everyone listens to something that isn't
That you
that's
wouldn't think
slightly
they
off
listen
kilt.
to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you're shaking your head like
Nah, fair,
you
fair,
must
fair.
have one.
I feel like Brent listens to Taylor Swift in his spare time.
So you've heard me speak about extremes, haven't you?
Not really.
Would you have expected me to love the Childish Gambino project?
Before we did this, no.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's his wild card.
Okay.
It's not my wild card. I don't have
Oh,
wild
it's not?
cards.
You don't?
I like good music, all across the genres.
Okay, fair.
But you said
If
you
it's
don't-
good, it's good. I don't
Okay.
have. Wild,
Actually, yeah,
I don't have a
you
wild
listen
card.
to classical, you listen to
I
jazz.
listen to everything.
Yeah, if it's
Yeah.
good, yeah.
you
it's
listen to
good,
rock.
it's
You don't
good.
listen to rock though. I think we had a big
I'm
conversation.
telling you, I'll play you some hard rock that I love.
Cool. Hard rock.
Hard
Yeah.
rock.
Metal.
Never just
I
rock.
said hard rock.
Oh, okay.
I said hard rock.
So would you not give metal a chance?
Send me some soft metal.
No, there's no such pause. There's no such thing as soft as it's just metal. It's gonna be harsh.
I've heard hardcore metal. I've heard hard metal. So there should be.
Nah, I think metal's just metal. I feel like it's
Wouldn't hard metal be worse than metal?
Yes.
Because when he said hard rock, I was like, wow, not just rock. So in my mind, hard metal would be harder than metal.
You do realize that rock isn't. It's not grating.
Yeah.
Rock
hard
music is not
metal
grating.
is, from what I've heard of metal is grating.
Yeah, that metal, that's hardcore stuff. There's.
Now, literally,
If I
like,
can understand it, I don't know if I
rage.
can actually. Well, that's a lie because
Yeah, 'cause
I
you-
don't
yeah.
understand Afrobeat.
I was just about to say that.
No, but I'm talking about if I don't understand the
What's
mind,
being said.
the mind behind
The
it.
mind.
yeah, that's my thing with metal. yeah. I don't know what's pushing you. I don't know what's got you to this point. I don't want to know what got
Let
you
me
to
see
this
what
point.
Rage Against the Machine is categorized as, because they're very political and they push.
First of all, Ed said Brent listens to Bon Jovi. What's
He
wrong?
does.
Bon Jovi slaps.
No, Bon Jovi doesn't slap.
100% Bon Jovi slaps.
Bon Jovi
You
slaps.
mental.
Doesn't slap.
I'm
See?
cultured.
Uncultured. Uncultured.
Doesn't slap.
Uncultured.
Ed agrees. That's why I said that. Where were we? Yeah. Did you listen to this song?
I
Esther?
didn't, you know.
No.
Nah, I didn't. I
Okay.
should have actually put you on that easiest. I don't know why. I didn't. There's no point. From next week, I will.
So now we got one last one. Put you on.
The people are requesting a Lauren episode.
I agree.
Yes, Lauren.
I agree. She's in work now.
That work now. You got a message her.
She's just stepped into work.
You got a message her.
He means her to come on as a guest.
No,
That's what-
you're saying Lauren as if you're talking to her. What I'm saying, she's
But
at work.
she's
now,
not
she ain't
listening anymore because she's at work now.
No, but in my head, she will listen back because this is the part.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She's a
Lauren,
listener.
this is a
Lauren.
call.
Yeah,
Yeah. We get her on as a guest. Don't worry.
Yeah, she seems really cool. I like her.
yeah,
She
really
tell us
sweet.
all about what's happening in the industry.
It's the goings on.
Last song is Thundercat, Them Changes.
You put that in.
I did.
Put two in.
Yeah, he could do whatever he wants, but we can't do whatever we want.
What?
Yeah, I suppose it was a one
I
song
thought that
thing.
too because that's last week I was putting forward Tequila and he said no, you only allowed one.
I didn't know you were putting it in
And
the
then,
playlist.
then he put on his Brethrens.
Can you
Who's
imagine?
my bedroom?
Guy from last week.
Don't ever wink at me again. Don't ever wink at me again.
Nobody saw me.
Let me see your
today.
wink again. Oh. You can't
Obviously,
wink.
it's emphasized.
You wink like
She
Rihanna.
was
I winked
disgusting.
my entire face.
Yeah, is that how you
Oh.
wink normally though?
I don't wink.
But if you were to go for a
Evidently.
wink, that's your wink.
No.
Okay, what's your wink if you have to go for a wink? I'm always fascinated by people's winks. I love it. Do you know why? That's a good wink. That's actually a good wink. That's a sweet wink.
This guy.
I'm so fascinated by winks. I think winks are so funny.
Yeah, last week he put forward Tyson, Mike Tyson.
Mike.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he slipped in there
Okay.
without consent.
If other people want to give recommendations, I'm down.
Other
I'm
people?
down.
People want to show it.
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
Or even just listeners, whatever. I'm
No,
down.
because we're gonna have 20 songs. If you think I'm singing for a
No, no,
segment,
no.
or you're doing 20 put you ons, you're gonna put each other on in Discord.
No. Mike sent a few songs, and I picked my
Okay.
favorite out of
Okay,
out of the one. Yes, my rating for this song is 4 out of 5.
Do you know what'd be cool actually?
I love this song.
So the rotation playlist also has the put you ons, right?
Yeah.
So it'd be cool, yeah, if people, the listeners, let us know which ones they want. Maybe we have like a thing on Discord. I don't know if it's already there. You know, I don't check it.
Like a vote for the best one.
Yeah, and then you can vote for the
Yes.
one that makes the playlist. I think that'd be really
that
cool.
makes the playlist.
Yeah, because we can't have say like 25 people send theirs. We can't put all 25 on the playlist. It's a long playlist. So then everyone votes, or like maybe top 3 or something.
From other people's recommendations.
Yeah, from the listeners. So
I
that way
see.
you get them involved as well.
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Is
'Cause-
there a poll we can do that on? Can we do that on?
Do you get what I mean, Brent?
Start again.
So Esther said if people were to send recommendations, we'll compile it into a poll and get the listeners to pick their favorite to be on Put You On.
But it's all on Discord though.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically have a Discord chat thing.
Cool. We
No,
have a
not
poll
Discord chat. A put you on thing, and then people can put wherever they want to put people on every week, and then we vote, and then we'll see which one makes it.
Sounds like a lot of music we'll be listening
I'm
Compared
committed to building community.
I feel like it's a good way to
100% get them engaged.
Yeah.
and whatnot,
engagement.
yeah.
But I had an idea as well in
Yeah.
which all of us would pitch in a song for the week and under a specific genre, right?
Okay.
So we could have Afrobeat one week,
Yeah.
R&B another week, neo
Okay.
soul another week, and then the watchers will vote who their favorite song
Ooh.
was out of us lot.
Okay, that'd be cool.
Not doing that.
Ah.
That requires me to
Yeah.
now look to listen to stuff. I'll go searching for stuff in
Oh,
genres.
out of genres you don't listen
It's funny,
to.
'cause
not
when,
listening
when
to
you said that as
that.
genres, and you were like, I was like, if you do rock, I'm putting Linkin Park
No,
in there.
although I want to start drip feeding other different types of songs that people may have not listened to that they may like, based on my.
Yeah, 100%. But
Fancies.
Esther is an Afrobeats queen.
So she's gonna win the Afrobeats week.
Not to win. She will be putting people on the stuff that they need to be put on
Yeah,
without me
Afrobeats.
needing to basically compete with her.
Okay.
And I'll put something on that again. People may not like I've heard because I dig deep in the crates and that. And you will put your Thundercats.
Sorry, man, you wild pussy.
Was it your
what's-
Thundercats?
what-
Why didn't you say the other song that he put on? Why did you go for Thundercats?
So you gave it 2.5.
You gave it 2.5. That's why.
See, Thundercat is a wild card. That's why I slipped in another second one because I want to start. I don't want rotation to be like an echo chamber of just us listening to stuff that we know we're gonna like. I want to start drip feeding stuff like Thundercats, like other artists.
Well, you
that
drip
people
fed
want.
it.
Yeah, that to me, that song's. I think Thundercat is amazingly talented.
So why don't you make your put you on then the one you want to drip feed?
No, because I still got to give him some sauce. You know what I mean? I can't just
Imagine.
give. You know what I mean? I can't just give Brent talking shit all the time. I love this song. I love Thundercat. I feel like if there weren't no Thundercat, we'd be missing out on a whole bunch of artists. Thundercat is amazing.
Do you know what? Fair. Maybe okay. Everyone does a put you on, and then you do a put you on, and you have a wild card, and everyone else,
Okay,
and then
cool.
you got Mr. Rotation in it. So
The wild cards are gonna be polarizing. In my
Definitely
opinion,
polarizing.
some people are gonna like it
guy is
or hate it.
sinking.
Definitely. I am the people.
I really love Thundercat. I feel like he came up first as a.
it's not banned.
No, he's just him. It's just him. He plays the bass.
It's given Isley Brothers. I really thought it was a band.
Nah, definitely not Isley Brothers.
I was like, oh, it's just so like cute little throwback.
He's definitely off kilter. He's in his own zone. He does his own thing. He plays like the bass. So he started off playing bass under bare artists. So he plays bass for Erykah Badu. He plays bass for Kendrick Lamar. He plays bass for bare artists. I can't even think of.
What's that comment?
Yeah, what was that?
So the person has asked, what was Steph like? I saw that she came on the Uncut podcast. Apologies if this has been asked.
First of all, this is the wrong platform. I'm joking.
Nobody would have asked a question. But she was very relatable. She was good people. She was very West Indian. She brought her auntie. Her auntie was half Trinidadian. She loves San Fernando. She loves doubles. She was asking me if there are any takeaway joints in London.
Auntie or Steph?
Auntie.
Okay.
Yeah. And obviously she recognized that I was not from here. So that's always a plus point. You always get, pats on the back for that. But she was very personal.
Oh, that's nice. Big up Steph. I like Steph. I think she's gorgeous. Pretty girl.
We didn't talk about it last time, but I heard the album that you and Ed recommended, the Ashake one. And
I should go a new album.
No.
Oh,
because I've never heard. I've never delved into his stuff.
So we were testing him, right?
Okay, see where his Afrobeat palette is.
Yeah.
And
where is it?
That album, I can't remember the name. Pardon me.
Is it work of art?
Don't think so. It doesn't ring a bell to me.
Or artwork?
The one where it looks like he's this guy. Hold on, I'll get it for you. Mr. Money with the Vibe.
Oh, okay. Okay, so his first one.
Yes, they told me this is the first one. That Peace Be Upon You track is fucking nuts. The violin and strings on the whole of the album, I understand why people have him head and heels above most other
Speaking
artists.
of which, sorry. Tickets for Ashake goes on sale tomorrow. He's back in O2.
I'm sure he's going to sell out, right?
Yeah, he sells out. He does sell out. Yeah, he does sell out.
Yeah, I was wild. I haven't listened to his stuff properly, but delving into that album and that being his first, so that's his debut album.
Yes.
Yeah, that is proper. Like, Peace Be
Ashake,
Upon
yeah,
You.
since it came out, he's actually quite literally had the streets. He just owned the charts, had the streets. It's phenomenal. It's honestly phenomenal.
It's different.
There's no other word for it than phenomenal.
It's different from the others. It's different from what's being force-fed down everyone's mouths. Like his stuff is just... Now I understand why E-Man was advocating for him.
So rotations.
Oh.
I only understand in rotations.
The album, 3.5.
Excuse me?
You see? You see? You see, that's why I had to ask.
Why did you do all of that?
The 4 is near enough perfect.
It's a classic album. It's a perfect
classic. It's a classic.
It's a perfect album.
It's an absolute... Like, he came in, to Afrobeats, into the scene with a different sound, but it's not a different sound because it's a throwback sound, but it's a throwback sound merged with what's happening now.
Okay.
And is just filled with, it's culture. It's filled with culture. It's phenomenal.
So it's
phenomenal.
That was a perfect description. Absolutely perfect. He's given us all the beauty we forgot that existed. Right? When she was like, it's new and it's not. Oh my goodness. It's
amazing.
Pure.
Amazing.
Pure.
2022. It's the strings, man.
Like,
it's the instrumentation it wasn't
amazing.
just electronic. You can tell he had real instruments on the album. And I feel like that you can hear it. It has a different sound. Yeah, it was proper, man. I need to go through his stuff properly.
Just imagine that man was walking around the earth and we were listening to all these other things. And he was like, I've got something coming.
Do you know what's mad, He put the first single out. I can't remember what the first single was, but he just kept putting them out, not missing with one. Just after people were like, do you owe somebody money? Because, like, what's going on? Like, he's sick.
I remember when Yusuf first reviewed it. I think it was on Meet 2007. Oh no, you were there. I think you were there too. I can't remember whether it was you or whether no. I believe it was you.
Yeah.
So made me after 7, and
Thanks.
he was like, not feeling it because it feels like
Thank you.
like village music.
No, it was TDA. He was sat right here. I just got a
Village
flashback.
music, I think. Yeah. It's like the tribal stuff. I'm
yeah,
thinking,
nah, man.
And you were screaming like, no, it's good. So I have to listen to this. I need to listen because
Yeah.
the contrast is too wild. And when I press that first play, I'm like,
Phenomenal.
I'm like, bloody hell, this guy is going to be the next best thing.
He already is, Can't even lie to you. Like, that man is touring and he's selling out worldwide. And I think with music as well, like, especially when it's because I love Afrobeat so much, but I love it because I know where the people come from and I love it because of what they're doing. And so whenever I just see, like, I'm always so proud, like a little sister or whatever it is, but like the career, like just seeing them getting all the flowers they deserve is just it fills my heart with joy. Like, he was at Wireless last weekend, absolutely killed it. And when I watch videos like that, I can't explain the feel, how happy it makes me. Like seeing thousands and thousands of people singing in a language they don't understand, but also like giving this guy the flowers that he so deserves for his hard work. It's absolutely amazing. Like, he's just so... I'm going to the concert, man. I wasn't going to go. I'm going to go. I have to go now.
You took yourself into it.
I have to go. I have to go now.
Speaking of polarizing, what do you like about the Thundercat song? So tell me, why?
I'll have to listen to it again.
Okay. So it wasn't.
It's not imprinted in my head.
Okay.
Next time, I'm going to basically write why I give it like a 2.5.
So you can't say it was the beat, it was the singing, it was none. It's just the whole thing.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Because I see to me, Thundercat is, in regards to musical ability and talent, instrument-wise, the same as Anderson .Paak, except his voice isn't as good as Anderson .Paak's, and he's only grown in confidence with his singing. But Thundercat on the bass, on the guitar, is something else. He's almost godly on the guitar. There's like running memes of him and his fingers just being mad distorted while playing on the bass. Like, it's crazy. But that song it's like a cult classic. But it's disappointing they didn't like it, but I knew you weren't like it.
I'm not part of any cult.
Okay. All right.
The cult of
Unfortunately, Esther's
Thundercat,
gone. She left
I'm
me
not
alone.
going to be a member.
I'm alone with Brent now.
The cult of Thundercat, I'm not going to be a member. Whilst it is that we move on, I'm going to put my AirPods on. I'm going to play it again, and I'll let you know why it's a 2.5.
Okay. If you say his voice, I understand.
Okay. All right. I'll find out. I'll let you know.
Please.
I'll let you know.
And that brings rotation to a close. Let me wrap up quick. Let me do a little quick. Let me freestyle a quick wrap up right here. So we ran through Childish Gambino's album, which is amazing. Give it a listen. All the albums we spoke about, give them a listen. Blast's album, his debut album, Denzel Curry's 6th studio album. I recommend going back to his old catalogs, which is what I'm gonna visit them, give him the time he deserves. I think the time Denzel Curry came out, I'm gonna double check this. He came out along with the big hitters right now, so he kind of got pushed to the side because he was always a bit weird. I don't think people give a lot of love to Florida rappers. Jerome Thomas and Pitch 92 Submerge. Give that album a listen. Again, I think someone said on the chat that the vinyl's still available, so I might cop that. Old Dill's EP, Sunday at Zuri's. Fucking crazy. And we'll be posting up the Put You Ones, not only on our Spotify, but on the Discord too. Thank you.
And for anybody who doesn't understand the ratings, I'll probably pull up the post I made. It explains everything. So when it is that we're putting up these vinyls and stuff, you'll be able to follow along and whatnot. I want to get this particular understanding of rating into the public consciousness, because the older people know about the 5 mic system.
Yeah, from the source.
So this is essentially the same, but using vinyls.
But better.
And obviously the verbiage rotations, it's much better.
It's better.
It's much better. But we're gonna have a whole show called The Rotation, and you're gonna be getting this every single week, maybe twice a week and whatnot. It's gonna be really, 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 really dope.
Juicy.
Juicy.
Oh no, Kelly's on that song. Imagine such a random Chris Brown song, yeah, but it's got Janae Aiko and R. Kelly on it. But it's a banger. It's called Juicy Booty.
I don't want to see Janae next to R. Kelly ever.
Yeah, man, she's so sweet. All right, let's do our last headlines.
That's bonkers.
Some people think I'm bonkers.
Alright, let's try that again.
Yeah, this all. I think it's done now with the situation. All right, our last and final headlines for today. Trigger warning on this. Oh, this is very sad. A young woman died just months after begging her GP for help with her chronic fatigue syndrome, an inquest heard. Maeve Boothly O'Neill, who was age 27, had written to her doctor asking for help with feeding as she was hungry. Miss Boothby O'Neill had been diagnosed with myalgic encephalomyelitis, ME. She died at home in Exeter, Devon in October 2021. The hearing in Exeter heard that she had told her GP, Dr. Lucy Shenton, in June 2021, I really need help with feeding. Her letter added, I do not understand why the hospital did not do anything to help when I went in. I am hungry. I want to eat. She had been suffering from fatigue since the age of 13, which got worse after she completed her A-levels and after struggled to maintain any normality due to fatigue. The hearing is focusing on her care from January 2021 until her death. That's very, very sad. And our next headline, conspiracy theorist perfectly entitled to believe Manchester Arena attack was elaborate hoax, the lawyer says. A conspiracy theorist being sued by 2 survivors of the Manchester Arena bombing is perfectly entitled to believe the deadly attack was an elaborate hoax, his lawyer has told a court. Martin Hibbert and his daughter Eve, then 14, were among the hundreds of people injured when 22-year-old Salman Abedi detonated a homemade bomb at Ariana Grande's concert in 2017 of May. Mr. Hibbert was paralyzed from the waist down, while his daughter suffered a severe brain injury in the attack, which killed 22 people. They are suing self-styled journalist Richard Hall for alleged harassment and breaches of data protection laws in a civil trial at the High Court in London. Mr. Hall has claimed that the attack was faked by government agencies using crisis actors and has published a book and videos claiming the bombing was a hoax, as well as secretly filming Miss Hibbert and her mother outside their house. Yeah, take him to court. Take him to court. That's crazy. Our last headline for today. Oh, this is so sad. This is very, very sad. All right. I think we talked about this briefly yesterday. So 4 men arrested after a boy aged 15 shot dead at family fun day in London. A murder investigation is underway after a teenage boy was shot dead at a family fun day event attended by more than 1,000 people in West London. Renee Graham, who's age 15, was pronounced dead at the scene in Emsley Horniman's Pleasance Park near Ladbroke Grove after being found with injuries, the Metropolitan Police said. Officers were called at about 7:20 p.m. on Sunday to report of a shooting and have since arrested 4 men. 2 of them are age 21, 1 age 20, and 1 who is 25 on suspicion of murder. It is believed more than 1,000 people were attending the annual Park Lime event, organised by the Caribbean Music Association and billed as a family fun day, featuring live music, games, and face painting. The father, Damien Ryan, who's age 43, a priest at a church boarding the park, said, I wasn't in complete shock, if I'm completely honest. Heartbroken, utterly heartbroken, so saddened, and maybe a bit of misplaced anger. Several months ago, there had been a murder. A couple of 100 yards away, someone was murdered. I've only been here 2 years, but other parishioners, people in the community, are saying this is not completely abnormal. That's so sad. R.I.P. to that poor baby, man.
Mm-hmm.
Time to pay some more bills. Let's get into the reaction.
All right. So, first headline is Kevin De Bruyne to stay at Man City, says Pep Guardiola. Man City manager Pep Guardiola has confirmed that Kevin De Bruyne will not be leaving the club for Saudi Arabia this summer. De Bruyne, who has a year remaining on his current contract, has been linked with the move to Saudi. And Guardiola stated that he is comfortable with the quality of the squad and does not expect significant changes. The Belgian midfielder had previously expressed interest in a lucrative move in the latter stages of his career. City are currently monitoring players like Crystal Palace's Eze as potential replacements in case of departures. Second headline, Arsenal close to signing Italian defender Riccardo Calafiori. Arsenal manager Michele Arteta is looking to strengthen the squad and is close to signing Italian defender Riccardo Calafiori from Bologna for around £34 million. Arsenal also looking to strengthen in central midfield after finishing second in the Premier League for the past 2 seasons. Arteta praised Bukayo Saka.
What's going on with you? Are you glitching?
I don't normally say the first name. It's just normally Saka.
Bring you off.
So Bukayo Saka for his performance in the Euro 2024 campaign with England and sees him a key player for both Arsenal and the national team. 100% his confidence would be through the roof,
I
baby.
love him, man. Well, babe.
Andy Murray to retire after 2024 Paris Olympics. Andy Murray, the 37-year-old British tennis player, has announced his retirement from tennis after the 2024 Paris Olympics. Murray, a 3-time Grand Slam winner and 2-time Wimbledon champion, plans to compete in both singles and doubles in Paris, making it his 5th Olympic appearance. Murray's notable achievements include winning gold in singles at the 2012 London Olympics. I remember that vividly, and becoming the first male tennis player to win 2 Olympic singles title at the 2016 Rio Olympics. He really did well that Olympics because it was home, innit, quote unquote, home,
Basically.
and he performed, man, and the entire UK came out for him, which is cool. All right, that is it. Sports news, time for the wrap up. I've got 2 things to play in the wrap up, Esther. So
got 2 videos?
Yeah, not videos. One thing to show and one thing to play, but it's just audio, I think.
All right, let's get into it.
Yep. First off, Stacey sent this through just to further explain or show how the black vote actually matters. So Trump won Florida by 113,000 votes. And in Miami, 379,000 black people didn't vote.
Do you know how strong Florida is?
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
Florida's a strong seat for them. So that's crazy.
Trump won Michigan by 11,000 votes. And in Detroit, 277,000 black people didn't vote. This is why is it they
They're shouting, go and vote, please. Register to vote.
Yeah, 100%. But this is why they also look to prevent black people from voting. They will do it. I don't know what it's called, but it's like measures that they put in place that
incarcerating them and stuff like that. Because Trump is a convicted felon, allegedly.
In
voter suppression is what it's
voter suppression. Yeah. Dirty tactics.
The suppression alert.
Trump won Pennsylvania by 44,000 votes, and in Philadelphia, 238,000 black people didn't vote. So you see how if they weren't suppressed, and if it is black people actually gave an F and thought that their vote actually mattered, you see how things would change.
But you know what it is that it's just black people always told that your votes don't matter. Like no one cares about your voice. Your voice don't matter. Your voice don't matter. So hopefully people actually feel like they can. This needs to go viral. This picture needs to be everywhere.
Mm-hmm. And secondly, a young lady sent this in via WhatsApp. I don't know what her name is, but here's an
quickly. We just got a minute, but I'm just thinking we must turn to America. Could you gather up the asparagus and just very simply ask it to tell us Biden or Trump in November?
I will do that. Just bear with me. I'm doing this.
Cast it carefully.
I'm going to do that. And right, I'm going to tell you it's neither of them.
What?
It's a lady. Now, I keep on getting this. It's going to be a lady. Next president of the United States is going to be a woman.
So I'm guessing it's some.
Yes, a psychic. So basically, there's another girl as well that went viral yesterday on Twitter. So this just reminded me of her.
Yeah.
Sorry, were you going to say something? Because I interrupted you. Sorry.
No, you didn't.
Okay. And so basically, she tweeted, I think earlier this year, I should have saved it, saying that Biden was going to drop out. And then someone asked her when, and she said July 21st. And he dropped out on July 21st.
Oh.
Yeah. And she said she actually did a video as well one time saying that, as in this is a few months ago, saying that Biden's going to drop out. He's going to be made to drop out. He's not going to drop out by himself. He's going to made to drop out. And Kamala's going to be the one to whatever. But yeah, apparently the astrology girls are working hard.
All right, then.
Look for that check.
Do you not think the same thing that made Biden sick made Iman sick?
Yeah, I think it's the same. Because Iman always says the white people try to skip him out.
So. Apparently, my father said that a doctor told him that the numbers of COVID sufferers has risen to dizzying levels.
Oh, yeah.
And obviously, we're not hearing about it at all.
Nope.
On mainstream media, obviously, because they don't want the economy to, go tits up again. But the doctor said that it's reaching levels where we moved into the lockdown.
Okay.
So keep your eye on that. Hit it here first.
So what we're saying, TDA takes home. Could you imagine that? That'd be so chaotic. 5 of us on Zoom.
Ah,
so
okay.
chaotic.
Well, you definitely see Mags in the studio. You're going to see Emmanuel in the studio, claiming that, this is man-made. No, I'm telling you, this is what happened. I can guarantee you will see Mags and Emmanuel in the studio.
Okay.
I don't think Emmanuel would be unmanned.
Oh, you'll still be sick.
In
What
a
did
way.
you want to say before
I'm not going to say it.
God whispered in your ears?
Listen, Jesus, don't bring God up anyhow.
Jesus.
You all know I just came from a retreat. If you want me to go back, I'm going to have to go 3 months next time on the
we don't want
mountain.
that. We don't want
Okay? So leave me in Jesus' child. I was going to say, Iman's got a kid. He might not be allowed to do that. Respectfully, I don't think he's going to be allowed to do that.
Seeing as he's not here, what do you think he pushes in his household about the virus?
About the virus? I don't think Iman is how he is here in his household,
What do you mean?
I feel like, because when I first met Iman, and you used to say to us, like, this guy is not who you think he is. Like, we used to be like, oh, he's so chill. Like, we used to be like, Brent, you're being so mean to him. I feel like that's how he
You
is.
remember those days, though?
I remember vividly.
When you say...
And I apologize. Have I ever apologized?
I think you have, but...
But every time...
Not in public.
Oh, let's do it now. Let's do it now. Is the camera on me? I apologize to Brent because when we started the show, we used to think Brent was so mean to Eman. We're like, oh, like, Brent, leave him alone. You see, I'm looking directly in the camera. Yeah, I'm talking to people. Brent, leave him alone. And da-da-da-da-da. And Brent used to be like, you lot don't know this man. I've known him since I was a kid. And we used to be like, no, Brent. We know what we see of him. I'm here today to tell you, me, Esther, Ayokunumi, Oreoluwa Aduke, I apologize to Brent because, wow, boy, was I wrong. I think Iman is how I thought he was at home than what he is here. Everybody trying to listen to his little baby girl don't care about that. She just think, can you put duck with stuffings on? What are we doing here? I don't think anyone in this house is entertaining these conversations with him. Because his wife is so lovely. So I don't see her entertaining these conversations with Iman.
Yeah.
I think they're just like, okay. And I feel like at family events, like wider family, I see him more talking about, I can see him talking about that there. Because his brother will be there, his dad will be there. Like, where 2 or 3 Nigerians are gathered? They took politics and all that kind of crap. So I feel like there, I can see that happening more better.
All right, fair. How about you?
What?
Same question.
So what was the question?
You don't care when people talk about black stuff, innit?
He's going to come back to bite you.
Why you keep looking at her?
No, because he can't believe it. And he's going to keep coming back
in the
to
room,
you.
I beg you. Don't fall asleep, man.
I just yawned.
We want your opinions outside of music in Palestine, You can.
What was your question about Amen? Is he the same here as he's at home?
What do you think?
Yeah, what do you
you
think
live
is-
with him?
I've seen E-Man with Baby Girl, and he's the sweetest dad.
Why he did?
Oh no,
Wait,
E-Man
no, wait,
is a
hold on.
dad.
Question.
You're piping up.
E-Man
Hold
is a
on.
father.
Let me land.
He's a father.
Yes.
100.
He's the
Talk
sweetest,
that
yes.
thing.
E-Man is a great dad.
Talk
He's
that
the
thing.
sweetest
When I
thing.
tell you what it
It's
is that
so
he
cute.
got
Yeah.
that bird call.
Now he
that
left.
That bat signal and he left immediately.
Said
He said,
FTDA.
F them listeners.
FTME, everybody.
F them. I'm
Yeah.
gone.
Oh no,
A
that's
baby
not.
needs
No,
me.
I'm talking about his views.
Oh.
No, E-Man is a great dad.
But to add to that,
really sweet.
Baby Girl doesn't care. Like you said, she
She's
doesn't.
trying to watch TV.
She doesn't.
Black power. She's making daddy move.
I've seen E-Man in different environments, and like you, I thought he was the nicest guy.
You see him at work, innit?
I've seen
he doesn't
him.
talk at work.
I've seen him around. Yeah, I've seen him in different spaces. The first time I introduced him, I thought, oh, he's a bit quiet, but he seems
I
super
was a typical
chill.
Ghanaian guy.
Yeah,
Just
I
quiet
guess
and
so, yeah.
reserved and chill. That man is Nigerian through and through.
Then we started talking. We started debating. I was like, oh shit, nah, nah, this guy's different.
He started frustrating you because he wouldn't accept your nonsense?
No, I don't say nonsense. What he says is nonsense. I don't say nonsense. When we're debating, what he says is nonsense.
Serious?
Yes, bro.
Right.
But he,
both of you say #facts though.
yeah.
So one can't be.
Someone's facts is nice.
Yeah, someone
You've not been saying his is like so overwhelming. Democratically, the vote is his is like.
Oh, that's when you care about the consensus. All right. Fair. Fair.
Your sauce has been a little bit off today, you know.
My sauce.
Your sauce, you're not as quick, you're not as nimble.
I know
I
I'm
was up to 2 a.m. doing rotations.
precisely. I don't look forward to basically rinsing you. Why would I
You
do
love
that?
it.
Why would I do that?
Love it.
No. In my head, you give a lot to come here to do the rotation, so that needs to be
Reciprocated.
Appreciated.
It needs to be valued, man.
Oh, I appreciate it.
You are
Yeah, man.
valued.
But you still sprinkle some.
No, not
you
at all.
dickhead.
Not at all. I mean, sometimes you will, teat up for me, but I won't dunk
You
that.
what? You're right, no man.
I'm gonna dunk it late up, like easy dunk. But I ain't gonna dunk that.
Did you listen to it?
Yes.
So tell me.
It's just not special. There's nothing special about the track for me.
Okay.
Maybe
Well, I guess that's
I
where
need-
music is subjective.
Maybe I need to listen to a lot more from him to get
Okay.
him.
Okay.
But on second listen, I still wouldn't give it anything other than what I've given it.
Cool. Well, thank you for giving it another listen. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll check it out again. I will.
I
I will
appreciate
see
it.
what's what,
Appreciate it.
man. But his music, on like as a whole,
You can't really. After this to one song, you can't really say that.
no, I listened to his album.
Oh, the whole Drunk album.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Say less. That's a lot. You don't have to do that.
You didn't ask me to do that.
No,
I
I'm
didn't know
saying
I
you don't have to.
needed permission.
No, I said you don't have to do that.
I did. I wanted to basically.
Okay, this is what I'm saying. The viewers see what I'm saying. Ed knows what I'm saying. You just like to create.
You said I
tension for
didn't
no reason.
have to basically go and.
I said you didn't have to because it was just one
For
song.
me,
I put you
I
on.
need to give the artist a fair go, right? I just told you just now how my brain works. If you show me a track and I don't understand it, I might have to understand the artist first.
Okay.
How do you sit down and sculpt the track? What do you normally do? Is this consistent with your other body of work? Do you understand? For example, Odile, when I give the first listen, that wasn't 3.5, 4. It wasn't. And then when I finished the entire exercise, the entire homework, I went back to it. And I had finished going through Blast. Do you understand? So I'm now in that particular mood of, okay, I can basically hear beauty and I'll give it what it needs. And when I heard that again, I'm like, oh, this is better now. That's why I can't just give you my. I 100% can give you my first take.
Yeah.
But for certain artists who I don't listen to, I need to basically let them settle for a while,
Just
just to give them a fair shake.
That's what you do. Cool. That is a lot. Because if I'm throwing wild cards out, it's going to be a lot of work for you to go back.
I don't think all your wild cards would need this particular type of delving, only because I don't listen to Thundercat like that.
Do you listen to Flying Lotus?
Nope.
Cool. Then you will be doing the same thing next week.
No, I may not. The track that you may actually show me,
You might like.
it may not need any other
Okay.
exploratory research. It may not.
Cool. Sweet.
You must think I'm an alien, some weird alien. The way
I
I
think
talk
you're
about
weird.
music and how it is I consume music and whatnot.
I think you're weird.
But I produce music. Do you
I
understand?
heard your shit.
So I already come look at music differently than you. Do you understand?
Okay, alright.
So don't always get onto me. Plus, I write, bro. You understand? I write, bro. I don't like you making me feel weird on the outside.
Don't power me. What I want to do, what I want to do though, to make people understand my rating system is, on the quiet weeks, I want to bring examples of a 1 out of 5, 2 out of 5, 3 out of 5, and hopefully 5 out of 5, based on my collection. I might even just bring the vinyl in as well. But yeah, that's what I want to do because I feel like
I think it's important for people to know,
understand my
how
my metric of where, or my barometer of how I measure shit. Yeah, sick. It's been a good show.
Has been a great show. Let me wrap it up. So what did we talk about today? We talked about a lot of stuff. Of course, we had the rotation, very detailed. Good
as
stuff.
per usual.
We got Ramsey every single time.
Single.
I see dead people.
Nothing on that beat. Nope.
Hey, even Essie's dancing.
Such a bop.
Hey, say Drake, I hate you like I'm young. You get me? You get me? Better never go to Cell Block 1.
That's so funny. I'm done. Anyways, right? That's happening. That's great. Labour are looking to scrap the 2-child benefit cap. Kamala Harris collects even $81 million in donation in 24 hours. That ain't breaking the internet. If that ain't breaking Congress, I don't know what it is.
That makes sense to me, though.
Does it? Why?
Yeah. Because obviously whatever Biden collected. That's what Trump is getting vexed about.
No, but that's not fair. No, that's
he
not
said
fair.
it's not
though.
fair. But Trump is saying it's not fair.
I'm telling you that's not fair. I'm not Trump. I'm telling you that's not fair because Biden didn't collect as much as that in 2 months.
No, what I'm saying is that the people who put money into his campaign, they put into the Democrat campaign. You understand? So if the Democrat is leading with this woman, they're gonna, hey, here you go.
You say that though, not necessarily, because they could actually wait to see who the nominee is and then do that. Because putting the money behind that lets them know that no, we support her being the nominee.
So essentially, a lot of them have already put their back in behind her. So it's kind of like a given at this point. I know they have their convention
coming up.
when it is. Yeah. But I don't know if it's going to be like a open convention thing where they're going to be saying, all right, cool, who's what. Then again, I might be absolutely talking absolute was, and it's good that she raised 81.
I think it's absolutely
81
amazing.
million
In 24 hours.
Yeah.
That's sick.
It's good.
Yvette Cooper says to the Conservative government, shame, because they spent £700 million on the whole Rwanda thing. And she's called up Rwanda and said, thank you for your services, but no thank you. So that's obviously great. Israel are doing what Israel are doing. There's a bunch of crashes and unfortunately people dying, which is always sad. And then, man, the conspiracy theorists with the whole Manchester, that's crazy, to say that. That's very, very insensitive. So I hope he gets sued for all his money. And of course, we did Word on Road with Auntie Kim Burrell, apologising to the LGBTQ community where they told her to take it, put it where the sun don't shine. So that's just wonderful. Great. Anyways, that's it from us. Don't forget to follow us on social media, The Day After TNB, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and on Discord. And on Discord, you can actually put us on to music that you want to listen to.
I'm going to be dropping 2 more coalition founder videos.
Nice.
I'll probably wait until maybe 7 p.m.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's the babes.
Oh, the girls.
The girls.
Love the girls. Okay. But yeah, man, we'll see you guys here tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it. Thank you for calling in. Big up Stacey every single time.
Every single time.
I hope nothing, Stacey, I hope nothing happens between now and when you wake up.
I was just about to say the naps.
That will, do you know what I mean? That will fuel our topic of the day tomorrow. Hopefully it can be lighter for you, girl. But if not, we might be talking about your people then again.
And also, probably don't take naps. Maybe your naps are destroying America.
No, naps are good.
Maybe it's your naps are
Naps are good.
It's the bad.
What's a nap time for you guys? Like, what qualifies? How many hours or minutes qualifies a nap as a nap?
I try not to nap because I wake up wild groggy. But I think mine is like Mine is around
Never have guessed.
15 to 20 minutes.
Max.
Apparently, that's the optimum time for a nap.
That's maximum.
Yeah, it doesn't mess up your circadian rhythm.
Y'all ain't never met low iron babes, but okay. Brent, what's yours? Why are you still named like that?
I don't do naps.
Yeah.
You know when it's like, if you had one wish, what would you wish for? Oh, I'd wish for 3 more wishes. That's what you start doing. Well, when you think of a nap, how much time do you think a nap should be?
I don't know. What? 3 hours?
Thank you very much. That's what I say. Well, you don't
Really?
count to be fair. You don't nap.
It's long.
No, it's a nap, man. Them 10 to 20 minutes. Oh man, you wake up seeing dead people. That ain't napping.
Apparently, there's like research onto it.
That's dead research. The research did not take into account people that have low iron, people that have hormone imbalance. Nah, man.
Oh, we forgot to shout out Lauren as well.
Big up Lauren.
I didn't forget. I was waiting patiently for you to finish talking.
Hopefully, we'll get Lauren on the show as well. That would be great. I'm sure she'll be down.
Yeah.
We never know.
She will be.
Never know.
No, she will be. She said before, anytime it is that you want me to come through.
What kind of shows is Lauren doing Ashake's concert? Because I would like to not pay for tickets. Lauren, girl, if you could hook a sister up. I'm tired of paying for. I don't want to pay for concerts no more. I'm sick of it.
Okay.
Anyway, anyone listening, because I know we've got listeners far and wide. If you have the plug for Ashake's concert, please let me know, and I will be there. That would be wonderful. But anyways, that is it now. Overstayed my welcome. Goodbye.
Thank you, everyone. Love.
Bye.